Hey, Becca from Cope and Seethe here. I'm just dropping by to give you a rundown and TLDR of the current drama because Jake Weddle and his girlfriend Lex breaking up has led to a cascade of chaos and content.
So you would dog for world peace. If a magic dog approached you and said, if you have me, I will grant you world peace, you would do it.
If it can consent, if the proportions are okay.
If the proportions are okay, you want a proportionally correct dog.
Yeah, I need like a Great Dane, like something
You want a Great Dane? What?
Now, a couple of days ago, on Christmas Day, Jake Weddle and his girlfriend would appear to break up, with Jake Weddle releasing a range of quite depressing Instagram messages, and Lex, for her part, releasing a song which seemed to have a sampling of Jake Weddle and her having a little bit of a fight. This obviously led to a fair amount of skepticism and questioning in the commentary community because we have been following these two quite closely ever since Lex arrived on the scene, and in Jake's case, much longer than that. But how did we end up in a situation where Lex is appearing on stream with Morale? Well, Morale, in a stroke of genius apparently, left his Discord ID and a request for a conversation on her SoundCloud page. Now Lex was more than happy to oblige, and they got in contact fairly quickly and began chatting away. This led to Morale having a stream with Lex which was fairly chilled out. That stream, whatever you might say about it, was beginning to lay the seeds of what was going to occur tonight, because Lex, while saying she didn't want to talk about any of the drama, was giving just enough information to entice the audience. The question of, was Jake Weddle an abuser, began to propagate through the community. Near the end of the stream, I'd also joined to have a conversation with her, which was fairly light by request, and unfortunately the stream itself was cut short by a power cut. However, after the stream, we also had a quick call where we were able to dig a little bit deeper into some of the accusations and questions around what had happened between the two of them. Through the following day, Lex would continue to talk to Morale as he would feed us information so we could just kind of check some of this to see if any of it lined up. Needless to say, it didn't really. Which brings us nicely to tonight, when Aiden Project sets up a conversation with Jake Weddle himself. Lex readily agrees to a conversation with Morale on stream, and Morale is now fully equipped to bring the schizo down. So without further ado, allow the internet's favourite catboy to deliver you some primo content, and keep an eye out for a Jake Weddle video from us, because this guy is endless content gold.
Hellbent's calling me. What's up?
Hey, buddy. How's your stream going?
It's all right. What do you want to talk about?
Aiden. Aiden, and I just want to, well, kind of leak something real quick, but mainly I just want to make a statement because Aiden is not allowing me to call in and make it on his stream.
Okay.
I would like to explain to the public why I quote-unquote block his interview of Lex. So, prior to yesterday, so I guess a week ago, whenever that was, he asked me in DMs for Lex's Discord info, and I asked him why he wanted it. So I'm just going to send you a screenshot, and you can pull it up.
I'll pull it up, yeah, let's see.
Let me know when you've got it up. Not watching the stream right now.
I have it up.
Yeah, so he says to harass her.
Okay.
Obviously, it's not going to be good optics for me, at the very least, to in any way get associated with sending harassment anyone's way. So I did not give him the ad at that time. Then yesterday he was streaming about Lex's song. And somebody in chat brought up that, oh, what if Lex...
Aiden was?
Yeah. He
okay.
I believe it was yesterday, maybe the day before, I get confused now. But when he was streaming about the song, somebody in his chat said, oh, what if she strikes you for playing it? So I said, Lex DM'd me after I commented on her song. She said, the commentary bros are welcome to use it. And Aiden started spurging out and was like, oh, Hellbent, ask it to call in, get it to call in. And I just said, no, off. Because again, like, it's not a good look for me. I mean, I would say it's also unethical, but it's also not a good look for me to then, what am I supposed to run to Lex's DM and get her to call into this likely adversarial stream. Like, I'm very happy for him to interview her and ask her whatever pressing questions he wants, but like, I'm not gonna get involved and try to like coax her onto a stream. Like, she can do whatever the she wants. And like, I don't want nothing to do with it. So that's why I didn't give him the ad. And then obviously today he was being really annoying and spicy, which is why after he was annoying, I just said, and he was like, yeah, I found her info anyway. That's why I sent her the message being like, yeah, don't talk to that guy, fuck him. Because that was funny.
Okay.
So that's my statement. But yeah, he's being really annoying about this whole thing. Right now he's watching your a bit of your stream and the Beckett's interview and spazzing out how everybody's coddling Lex and going easy on her. And he was going to ask her the pressing questions, and it's so unfair that he didn't get to do that. And we're like, well, maybe if he didn't go about securing the interview like a total, maybe you would have gotten to do that.
Okay.
So that's kind of all I wanted to say.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah. So essentially, to TLDR that a little bit, because I don't know if you guys are memeing when you say can't understand her accent, but I'll TLDR, okay? Aiden's like, do you have Lex's Discord? Hellbent is like, pretty sure she made a new account to DM me from, but I wouldn't be giving it out regardless. Why? To harass her. I disavow. So she saw this as like bad optics. So she didn't. Okay. That seems to be it. And it seems like from what I'm being told behind the scenes, Jake is not going to come on to this interview.
Aiden kinda look like a trans Brittany Simon anyway. He's last.
True. All right. What's going on?
Hi, Morale.
What's up?
Oh,
Hello?
you know, just chilling.
Just chilling? Say your shit, dude. Go ahead. I'll let you speak.
I don't want to feed anything. I don't want to.
I asked you if you wanted to say it on. You said yes. What are you doing?
What?
I thought you wanted to come on to say something.
I did. I wanted to say hey.
So you don't want to talk about Jake Weddle not going on to Aiden?
I don't know if he's going to or not.
But you don't think he is?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
If he does, he's forcing my hand to release the recordings. So, like, it's just
we could release it right now. You want to release it right now?
No, let's not. Let's not. I'm not vitriolic towards him. He doesn't, like, the only reason I made the song was because he started being really harassing all of my friends. And that was it. I wanted to say my piece, and I made a song that I like and I'm proud of. And I'll take it down if he wants me to. But I am concerned. All of his friends, we are all concerned about him. And I just hope he's all right. Genuinely.
Okay. I mean, you know my opinion. I want to leak the whole recording, obviously. I want to show it off. I want to make it public. But, you know, ultimately, it's up to you. It's your recording, all right?
Let's not do that unless I do have to defend myself. But I'm hoping that he is going to be rational and realize the situation, because he was there.
Okay.
And he knows what happened. And yeah.
All right.
So anyway, what are we watching? What are you watching?
We're watching another Cunny review. It's very good. We're also watching a little bit of Aiden. He's reviewing the call-in that you had with Beckett last night.
Yeah. I low-key was not expecting to be like interrogated, which is fine. I totally understand that that's the scene that I'm in. But I was
listen. You are part of one of the biggest stories of the year, tangentially, right? Like the Mr. Beast stuff, one of the biggest stories of the year. Okay, You should probably go into these situations with the understanding that you're going to be asked questions, I think.
Oh, totally. Yeah. And Beckett was super respectful. Nothing against Beckett at all. Like, he was super respectful. So, again, this is just a new world to me. And I was a little distracted by the Sonic playing on the screen, too. And I was just a little bit baked last time, but that's okay.
I see. How many? We're at 32. Let's set a goal to watch some Mr. Girl content, okay? Let's do this.
I wouldn't say anything online if it wasn't true, but I'd want to stop this train before it crashes because I care about the guy.
Okay. Like I said, I have a rule that I'm going to follow relatively strictly, okay? I'm never going to be the one to leak something. I'm not going to leak shit. I'm not going to be the guy to leak shit, okay? If you want to leak shit, you can, and I will cover it. Or if I have permission by the person to leak something, I will, but I'm never going to be the first person to leak something.
Appreciate that.
So if you want to say something, go ahead, but I'm not going to talk on your behalf. You're going to, if you want to say something, you're going to say it, essentially. So do you want to say anything, or do you want to just watch some slop?
I want to watch some slop. Just let me watch some stuff, and I appreciate that from you.
Okay, fair warning. If Jake does come on the stream, we are watching it, or I am watching it. You don't have to stay, but I am switching to watching the Jake interview if he does eventually come on, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna leave because I can't watch him do that to himself. But
I want this conversation to fucking happen. I want it to happen. I want Jake to call. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Why did Jake run? What fucking happened?
What? One sec. Okay, one sec. One sec.
I don't even know.
Cuts out, he blocks out of nowhere, and then it's like shit's fucking up. It looks like his account's like deleted or something, because like it didn't even show him leave the group.
Yes, he was literally typing to me, and then he blocked me somehow. I think someone's on his account.
Ooh.
What is going on?
No, I'm serious. I can literally show you. He literally typed to me. I'm not sure
for what's happening.
Look, I'll show you. Bro, what the fuck? This is even bigger than the interview.
Wait,
it's over.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense that he would just block out of nowhere.
Yeah, someone's probably has his Discord. I don't know who. I don't want to accuse nobody, but
does he have an alt we can add him on? Do you have any other method of contact with him?
Maybe Instagram. Like, as I was literally typing that he's saying he blocked him, he blocked me.
Is she in his account?
I'm not making accusations.
Well, she really doesn't want him to speak. She was making threats, right?
Yeah, let me message him on Instagram.
Ooh.
That's absurd. There's no way he's being hacked. But blocking makes no sense in this context either. Because why would he block you?
I don't know. I mean, I guess if maybe I'm trying to connect y'all.
No, but we didn't have any issues.
I don't
call
know.
Lex?
I'm thinking, like, if someone's on his account.
Do I call Lex? She's calling from inside the house. I'll call her. I don't know if she's going to answer. She called me, but she didn't pick up, so I don't know what's going on. If she doesn't answer, there's not much I can do. She's not picking up. I don't think she wants to call. I might have upset her. I'm a little confused. It's her. Lex hacked. Is that confirmed that Lex hacked? She knows she's fucked. She made the call.
When she called you back, that was her threatening him to leak the call if he did the interview. I would bet down on it. I speak psycho.
I mean, I alluded to that in the call with her. She seemed to deny it, but yeah. Morale, I've been in your DMs. You know I'm a psycho girl. I know my kind. I've been in your DM. I don't know who you are.
Oh, they can see the messages. So if they just saw I added into a group.
This is so poorly done. Why? How do I affect his end? I'm ready to do the interview. I don't understand.
Yeah, I messaged him on Instagram right now real quick. Hold on.
Is his account deleted?
He says, I think Lex is still logged into my Discord on her laptop.
What? What?
She blocked us both.
Okay, there it is. It's confirmed, I guess. It's confirmed.
Or did he actually say, can you, what? 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 Dude, there's no shot. There's no
That's
shot.
Crazy. Yeah, hold on.
Is she that insane? Is she actually that insane?
This is fucking nuts, dude.
What? Ask him if there's another method of contact. Tell him the truth needs to get out there now for sure. I think Lex is still logged into my Discord on her laptop or something. She's blocking you both. That's the only thing I can think of.
She's calling. Hey.
Hi.
What's up?
If Jake, I'm trying to save Jake from himself right now, because if he does fucking speak up,
You're
hand
trying
is
to
forced.
you're trying to
forced.
save Jake from himself from doing what?
I don't want him to force my hand for us to release those recordings, because I'm gonna have to if he says some fucked shit. And it's not like I sent you the photo of the dent that he left in my wall. Like, if he fucking does this, he knows, and his friends are not okay with it. Like, his in real life friends are trying to be like, dude, like, this is not okay. Like, we're trying to fucking care for him.
You're trying to care for him.
I don't want to I'm going to have to defend myself. I was not going to release those full recordings, the full 12-minute recording of him yelling at me. Like, I don't want to release that.
Okay.
But I'm gonna have to if he does this. Like, I'm trying to help him. And
what do you think he's going to say that's going to be so bad, though? Because you're going to extreme. You're like getting into his Discord account and you're blocking people to prevent him from calling people.
He was logged into my Discord. I only found out today. I told you that.
But
I did
that's not
know.
the point. You're going to pretty extreme lengths.
God, I'm like working, like we're all trying to devise like a strategy here.
W
to,
drive was smashing turret rage.
Save him from himself from doing this.
What do you think he's going to do? Because like
Make
I keep saying,
absolute mess of himself
Lex.
online like usual.
Lex, like I said, because
I don't
you're going to very extreme lengths. So
I'm
what you're thinking in your head, like it must be pretty severe.
I'm scared of this guy. I'm going to have to release the recordings if he says
what
shit.
Are you scared of him
because
for?
There's one. Because of how he treated me.
What did he do?
I don't want to go further into it unless he fucking does, because that's what I'm saying. Like, I want this to end. And he has shit-talked all of you guys to high hell, so the fact that he is like, it's... I guess I can't control it. Like, if he does that, then we gotta see. But I'm gonna be upset because it's not... He's gonna try to paint himself
like you're scared of him, so you're going to extreme lengths to like logging into his account and blocking people so he can't call into a stream.
He was already logged into it.
Well, I understand. Like,
You have to understand that I still have love for him. Like, I care for him. And like, all of the people who know him in real life are trying to help him right now. And like, this should not be this big of a thing. And I'm trying to stop it where it is. That's why I called in, and I didn't want to talk about Jake. I don't want to talk about it more, but like, I'm fucking gonna have to. And I just don't want to, because he's not in a good state of mind right now. And it feels like people are like preying upon him.
What do you
for
think he's
content.
going to say, though? What could he possibly say that could be so bad that's worth like going to extreme lengths to prevent the interview?
Well, everything that he does say, he's saying that I used him for money, which is not true. And I have so many things, but I just don't want to drag other people into this. Like, I have so many screenshots of things that I just don't want to have to go through.
So you're scared of him. So you're getting
I'm
into
not
his
lying, guys, and that's why I don't want to get into it.
Lex, you don't have to look at. You don't have to talk to chat. You're talking to me. Why you're scared of him? So I'm
concerned for his mental health. This is not drama. This is he's doing this out of spite. He's trying to paint a very bad picture of me because he's afraid that I have made friends with people in the commentary community, friends, if you can call it that, people online. I'll take down the song if he wants. Like, I need to talk to him directly. Like, this is like real life mental health shit, man. Like, I'm worried.
What do you think he could possibly do, though? Because you keep avoiding that. You don't know, like, you're going to extreme lengths. You haven't told me what you think he's going to do.
He doesn't realize that people just see this all as drama, and he is going to like he's gonna take it to heart. Like, it's gonna affect his mental. It already is, and I
In what
care
way?
about
What do you
him.
think he's going to do?
There's a lot of things that he can say, make up, and then I have to provide all of the fucking screenshots, and I'm so tired.
Hold on, that's not your fault. Then that's his fault for lying, and then you naturally have to defend yourself. That's not your fault.
I know, but I don't want him to
hold on. I'm going to push back. He is 27 years old. He is an adult. If he chooses to do something, that is not on you. He is fully aware of what he is doing and what he's capable of. He understands what he's going to do. If he's really going to lie about you or do whatever you think, right? That's on him. That's not on anybody else.
And then I had witnesses to what, like,
I get that you have witnesses, but you
don't
the care about, like, dude, I'm gonna be honest, the whole mental health angle you're going is like really retarded. If this guy has done what you're claiming he's done, like to the point where you're scared of him, you should not care about his mental health.
Well, that's what happens when you are in a situation like that, dude.
In a situation like what?
Is he on Aiden's stream?
I don't know. I don't know if he's on Aiden's stream. I'm talking to you. I'm not looking at someone else's stream.
I'm not threatening to release footage. I'm just saying that's Round. That's what's going to have to happen if I have to defend myself, and I don't want that to have to happen. I didn't release them on purpose. If I was going to, I would have already.
You are threatening. You are threatening if he comes out and comes onto Aiden's stream, you're going to release the recording.
That's not threatening. Depending on what he says, if I need to defend myself because there's one way this situation played out, then yeah.
How did you get into his Discord to begin with?
I know that he's not in his right state of mind right now.
How did you get into his Discord to begin with?
He was logged in on my desktop, and I didn't realize until I was getting a bunch of message notifications, and it was like in a browser that was like so squished that it doesn't say what it said, just had the Discord icon, so I thought it was mine. We're trying to like help this dude in real life right now. Okay.
Did you try to reset Jake's password at all?
No, I did not do that.
Okay. You did not try to reset his password or try to lock him out of the account.
No, I can't do that because I don't have like the password on my end.
Okay, so you don't have access to an email or anything like that.
Like his email?
The email associated with the Discord, you don't have access to that. You would not be able,
No.
would you be able to reset the password if you wanted to?
Oh my fucking god. He's logged in on his email. Oh my god. Get me out of this, dude. When we broke up, he was supposed to like delete me from all those things. Like he's supposed to
Delete
know
you
to
from what?
remove me from all of those things. Like you can log out of other devices on other things. I told him to do that when we broke up. Dude, that's why I had to do all his tech stuff for him because he doesn't know.
Are you logged into his Gmail?
I just closed the browser. I just saw that it was open. I just closed the browser.
So you were logged into his email?
I did not know that it was open. I would not lie. Listen, I'm in a place where I would not fucking fool myself by lying right now.
Okay.
On my life, on my cat's
it's
life.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. You were logged into his email that was associated with his Discord.
I did not send a password request.
I'm not asking that. I'm just asking.
It.
You were that. It is correct that you were logged into his email on your desktop, the same one associated with his Discord.
He was logged into it on my fucking.
It was logged into on your computer. I don't need to know how it got that.
Bro, I don't need to be baited. I'm not lying. I don't need.
I'm
you
not
to,
asking.
like,
You're answering in a really roundabout way.
Answer. I know that I'm not lying, but I know that I know how it appears. So I'm not.
I understand how it appears, but it is the case that you had access to the email associated with his Discord. It was on your desktop.
Dude, I did not know until you asked me.
I understand that you didn't know. I understand that you didn't know. I'm not asking if you knew. I'm just asking if it was on your computer.
Yeah, it was open in another one of the 20 Chrome tabs that was open.
Okay,
I didn't know.
But
I did
that's
not
all I wanted to know.
On my fucking life. On my fucking life. You can take me to court.
Okay.
On my life.
Do I have permission to bring up one of the screenshots that you sent me?
Does it have the Gmail thing in it? Are you able to see it in there?
So I want to ask you.
Even then, I didn't fucking realize.
Okay. In some of the screenshots that you sent me in the taskbar, or not in the taskbar, in the tabs.
Why didn't you tell me?
Hold on.
I am fucking ADHD as fuck.
Okay.
I thought that was my Gmail open.
I need you to answer this question though, because this is fairly important.
I was in panic mode.
In one of your tabs, there was a password reset for a Gmail.
Yeah, I'm logged in like on 3 different Gmails, by the way, because I have my business account and my other
So
stuff.
were you trying to reset Jake's password for Discord?
God, no. That would be fucking stupid. It's tied to his phone number. That would have been a lot easier than
What email were you trying to password reset on then?
One of my other accounts, because I was like changing everything, like my business account. I change my passwords every once in a while.
Okay.
Maybe it was the Riot password reset email thing.
Okay. So to make it perfectly clear, because we've kind of gone in a little bit of a circle, and I just want to make sure you get out what you want to, or what you need to get out. It is the case that he logged into both his email and his Discord on your laptop. That's what you claim, right?
Morale. I know that this is like content for everybody else, but Lex, my fucking life,
you are being put in a situation that is very dangerous. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure
really
that it's clear what you're getting out. Is that okay?
Lying. And I don't really need to prove myself to like the internet, honestly, because I know that I'm not lying.
I'm trying to get your story straight, so I understand.
That's my story. If you want to make it seem like that, then pop off. But I'm
repeating what you told me.
Actively concerned for someone's mental health right now. So I'm going to go try and call him and try and talk things out and try and fucking figure out what is going on in his head.
He is 27. You don't need to be his mental health check fucking
Well, I had
wrangler.
to be for 3 fucking months, okay? So you kind of get used to it. And I'm worried.
Then don't.
I'm worried.
Okay, Lex, I'm going to be honest.
For him.
You have lied to me multiple times to my face, and you're obsessed with this guy's mental health when he supposedly, in your opinion, verbally abused you multiple times. You should not care about this guy's mental health.
Do you know how abuse works?
I don't. Okay. Yes, but you seem extraordinarily self-aware. You seem very self-aware that this was abuse. So I am very hard struck to believe that you were abused in any significant way where you're like, oh yeah, I was abused, but also I need to help him with his mental health.
Okay.
So I want to help you. I want you to be able to talk, and I want you to have some place to talk on. But the lying, the weird shit, it has to stop. Okay? You do not need to care about this guy's mental health.
I'm lying, man.
You have lied to me multiple times. Yes.
I have, dude.
If you want to call them mistakes, if you want to call them whatever, like
I'm talking to someone in Jake's real life right now, and I think it's best that I get off and talk to them and try and figure out. You guys can think of me whatever you want. It's fine.
You shouldn't say that. You should not want people to think whatever they want. You should want them to think the truth.
There's real shit that's going on that's more important, and I'm just trying to fucking.
Again, Lex, you should not want people to think whatever. You should want them to think the truth.
Okay. Everyone will. So can we very
quickly try to clarify the truth?
Let me dip, please.
You can hit the end call button whenever you want.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to the person I was talking to. And hopefully try and get a hold of Jake.
Okay.
I apologize. This shit is fucking.
If you're gonna leave, then leave. If you're gonna stay, I want to ask you more questions.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Okay. So it seems to me, if I'm getting everything she's telling me correct, Jake, when he was visiting, logged in on her laptop to both his Discord and his email, and was still logged into both of those. Coincidentally, in her tabs, there was an email reset tab and a password reset tab, which she admitted to, and claims it wasn't Jake Weddle's email that she was resetting the password to. She claims it was to her Riot password for League of Legends. I've never been put in this situation before. Trying to think. Quick rundown. Holy fuck. No, so I appreciate the donos, but I'm not gonna leak shit. I'm not going to leak stuff. I'm not a leaker. I will cover other people's leaks, but I am not going to be the one to leak stuff. It was probably stupid of me to even bring up the screenshots she had sent me without her saying I should make it public, but I felt like it was needed, given what she was saying. And how her story expanded every single time. It like expanded every single time I asked a clarifying question. I don't know what to think. I'm just trying to take that all in because that was a lot. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Kino? She's trouble. Now you ask us. Oh, I'm making conversation. Come on, give me a break. Come on. Dude, you guys complain when I don't check, when I don't talk to you. When I talk to you, you guys complain? Jesus. Come on. Oh my God. Dude. Okay, I feel like I have to show at least one screenshot so you guys know I'm not fucking around or I'm not lying. I gotta show at least one. I'm not gonna leak like anything significant, but I gotta show something. Okay, I'll show the Aiden DMs because I think those are probably clear to leak. Okay, I can't show the Aiden DMs. I'm gonna have to show the Cam Nugget ones. So you can see, if you guys see here, she's taking a picture of her laptop. She's in Jake Weddle's Discord on browser. And then in the top left, you can see here, there's a Gmail and it says PAS. Now, I didn't have confirmation that this was a password reset, but she confirmed it in the call that we just had. And she claims it's not for Jake Weddle. She claims it's not a password reset for Jake Weddle's Discord. Password was reset December 18th. I know, I saw what you sent me. Okay, do you have to call your IRL friend or not?
I'm texting them.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's live. Show the screenshot that I just showed you. The password reset was December 18th.
Okay.
He sent that to himself when he was here.
I understand that this screenshot exists, but I don't think this removes the possibility of another one happening.
Okay. I can check right now.
I feel like the only way you could like
say full email inbox, but he just changed it because he knew that I was logged into his Discord, but he there's nothing else. Like I'm not going to dox
if you show me something, I'm not going to post it. If you show me something that has like stuff in it, I'm not going to pull it up on stream.
Can I just clear the air with you then?
Clear the air about what?
Like can I just PM it to you and just like clear the air with you and like just don't dox his fucking email inbox?
Like I said, if you send me something and don't want me to pull it up, I'm not going to pull it up. I'm not going to pull up sensitive information on stream.
I don't know if I should trust that.
I have never done that in the entirety that I've done YouTube. If you don't want to trust me, you don't like. I'm not. There's literally nothing I can say to you.
Just there. It was from December 18th. That was the last thing that he clicked because he logged into my Discord.
I can see that it's from December 18th, but this doesn't rule out any other password resets that you might have done on your end. You understand that, right?
I didn't do that. How? That would be fucking stupid. That would notify him that I would be on his Discord. That would be fucking dumb.
I understand. I don't want to believe that you password resetted him. Okay, I don't want to believe that, and I don't know if I do believe that.
That's okay. I don't need you to, but I'm pretty sure he's
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. I don't have anything to go off of to prove that you didn't.
That's fine, dude. I know that I did it. I don't need you to believe me.
Then why did
I'm
you send me the
moving on
screenshot?
topics.
If you don't need me to believe you. You want me to
'Cause I-
believe you. That is what this is. You want me to believe you.
Oh my god. Bro. I will show it to you privately when we're not on live and we can
I'm not
clear the
gonna
air on that.
I'll turn Chrome off. I'll literally look, there's background gameplay. I'm not gonna show anything or I won't read anything out loud if you show me something sensitive. I haven't done that in the past. I'm not gonna start doing it now. That would literally kill my whatever fucking career I have. That would kill if I start leaking people's emails and shit.
Well, I don't feel like it's right for me to leak his emails either, but like I don't know. I can send it to you.
If you send it to me, I'm not going to pull it up on stream. I'll look at our Discord and I'm not going to put it up on the screen.
Yeah, but then you're just going to be like, "Oh, you just deleted it." But I'm not. I didn't.
Okay, there's no way I could say that you deleted it. The only way I would have to say that is if Jake Weddle got his side of the screenshots on his email on his computer and show that there was an email missing.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine because I'm not lying. So
I'm not going to claim you're lying. I want to see.
I know.
Okay.
Those are the timestamps. Those are the things. Don't share it on
I
stream.
told you I'm not going to.
But there you go.
Okay.
We good now?
I mean, I don't want to come off as picky, but I still feel like these aren't as extensive as I would want them to be. But
what?
Like they only show like about a dozen emails.
I'm not gonna dox the dude's whole thing. Like I'm not gonna dox his whole email inbox, bro.
Okay, I'm not necessarily asking you to.
Okay, well I don't know how much evidence is gonna be enough for you. So if Jake consents to having his email inbox shared, then he can do so. But he's on Aiden's, I guess. So if he's gonna fucking shit talk me, then I guess we have to. Well, we need to see what he says first.
Okay. Do you want to watch it with me?
I really fucking like. His friend is texting me and saying, please just let Jake bury himself. So.
Do you want to watch the Aiden live stream with me?
No. We'll, I know that he's probably going to be like, oh my god, see how crazy she is, guys? She went to my fucking Discord.
I would personally, I want you here
Yeah.
so you can like respond to it live, right?
I know, but this isn't a court. I don't need to prove myself. He's going to do whatever he's going to do.
You want to prove yourself, though. You don't want to come off as in the wrong here.
This is a fucking live breakup. Like, this is hard, dude. Like,
I understand that it's hard. Like, I feel like the stakes are raised a little bit at this point.
Commentary YouTube. I want to get off. I'll let him make a fucking fool of himself, and I'll make a video of my own if I need to defend myself. How's that? And then you can review it and watch it.
It's up to you, man. If you change your mind, I would prefer you be on call while I watch it. It's ultimately up to you.
For the sake of my mental health, I cannot watch him crash out right now. I've done that for 4 months. So, I'm gonna let him bury him, do whatever, say whatever shit he has to say about me, and because he knows I have all of the receipts. So, I hope you have a good night, and just know whatever he's gonna say, I will fucking come out with something with everything that I have to if I need to. I don't want to, but if I have to.
Okay, do you want me to show the recording that you took?
No, not right now.
Not at all? Not even if he talks about it?
No, if he does, let me know and I'll decide then. Is that all right?
Yeah, all right. I'm going to go ahead and watch it then, okay?
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Oh my god, I hate women. 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 Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Fuck me. God damn it. 200 people watching, 74 likes, 125 of you have not liked the stream. Please donate, please like, please subscribe. Fuck me. Holy shit. Fuck me. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's just watch it. I'm stalling. Let's just watch it. Let's just watch it.
Well, his name on Instagram is just Jake Weddle Comedy. He might add you back if you
Just wait, just message him. Ask him if he can make a new one real quick. Ask him to make a new one real quick. Tell him the truth needs to come out.
Bet.
Pretty sure he's live. Show the screenshot that I just showed you. The password reset was December 18th.
Okay.
He sent that to himself when he was here.
I understand that this screenshot exists, but I don't think this...
What? She's just admitted to hacking his account. What does this have to do with anything?
No, that's not what that... Okay, I'm not gonna... He probably does at this point, but...
Logged in on your laptop, so log out? So log
have you
out.
listened to the recording yourself? Yes, I have listened to the recording myself. I listened to all 12 minutes of it. But I'm not going to give an opinion on it because it's not leaked, and I feel like if I give an opinion of it, it'll muddy the waters to a degree that I'm not comfortable with. But yes, I have listened to the entire recording.
Out? So log out? What? This is insane. This is actually fucking insane.
Moves the possibility of another one happening.
Okay.
Aiden is defending her? No, Aiden is seemingly... I don't think Aiden has a side in this.
No.
I feel like the only way you could like
his full email inbox, but he just changed it because he knew that I was logged into his Discord. But he there's nothing else. Like I'm not gonna.
If you show me something, I'm not gonna post it. If you show me something that has like stuff in it, I'm not gonna pull it up on
can I just clear the air with you then?
Clear the air about what?
Like, can I just PM it to you and just like clear the air with you and like just
for the last like 4 or 5 days, testing went to
sensitive information on stream. Okay, here's where he calls.
All right.
I don't know if
All right, fuck it, dude. Fuck it.
Hello?
Hi, I just want to make sure the stream can hear you. Do you mind just saying something?
Yeah, testing 1 2, testing. What the fuck is going on? Holy shit.
Is it all good, stream? Can you hear him? Can everybody hear him?
Yeah, dude, I guess I do gotta reset all my passwords. Cam is texting me right now I'm not gonna say where because I don't know where Lex is logged into all my accounts. What the fuck is going on?
That is the most insane fucking...
Is she actively saying right now that she's trying to protect me on like another stream right now?
Yeah, she's saying she's doing this out of concern for your mental health.
Oh,
Can we just affirm that she lied to you about the password reset? I don't know. There's so much that I don't know. I think at this point, in order to prove, like, we would need to see Jake Weddle's emails on his end, probably not her end, right? I don't think we can say 100% without a shadow of a doubt that she tried to reset his password. I don't think we can say that. I don't think we have enough to say that. Because it is the case that password reset could be for one of her passwords, right? She told you 3 different stories. I know. Obviously, I'm not privy to believing her at this moment just because her stories are changing so much. But I'm not going to make a claim as egregious as she was hacking him without definitive proof. I don't think her lying about like lying and telling different stories and whatever necessarily leads me to the path of her hacking him. Right? Or changing passwords or whatever the fuck. I'm not going to make an egregious claim like that without definitive proof. I have learned that is not something I'm going to do. I'm not going to make claims like that without really, really solid proof in front of me. Okay? So while it is suspicious, and while it is a little weird and I'm not comfortable saying that she tried to reset his password at this moment.
What's concerning for my mental health is she's logged into my Discord. It has been for the last like 4 or 5 days, I guess. Going through my messages.
This is like psycho behavior. I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen any.
I was gonna come on here and be like, I don't want anyone to harass Lex. I don't want to, it's not what I condone. I just want to get my side of the story out. And she was saying that I was being verbally abusive. Apparently, she's saying I punched a wall, which isn't true. I was helping.
No, her claim wasn't that you punched a wall. Her claim wasn't that you punched a wall. Her claim was that you threw a phone at a wall and left a dent. Okay? That's what the claim was, to be clear. So I don't know if he's necessarily lying here, if he just doesn't know. But that's not the claim that she said. She did not say that you punched a wall. Okay?
I think this was going to be casual. It was going to be like the one and only time that I was going to talk about this publicly because I wanted to put this behind me. I was just going to give my piece and then go work on cars, bro. I'm kidding. I understand that.
Throwing a phone so scary. I mean, hold on. Let me see if I can pull up the picture. Because she referenced it. She referenced her showing me it. So I think at this point I can probably just show it, right? So she claims that on when they broke up, he got mad and he started throwing things. And one of the things he threw was his phone, and he threw it at a wall. And this is the dent or the crack in the wall, or however you would describe it, that was left. Okay? That's what she told me. I'll zoom in. Computer enhance. Computer enhance. Okay? To be clear, the only reason I'm comfortable showing this is because Jake referenced it on his end, and she came on my stream and referenced it on my end. Okay? I am leaking this, but I think it's appropriate for me to do so. Okay? I think it is appropriate for me to do so. All right? I believe that it is appropriate for me to do so.
Hey, Lex, for my mental health, can you please not be logged in to all my devices and get out of my phone, please? That's for my mental health. I would appreciate that.
That would probably be a good idea. That would
be very nice of you. I don't need you to protect me right now. If anything, I would like you to stop threatening me behind the scenes.
Dude, Aiden's hair looks like a big kippa. What the fuck? I need another mod in chat. Who's Icky Vicky? You're mod in other people's chat. I'm making you a mod. Lex Lufa, you're also here quite often, and you're usually chill. I'll make you a mod. Okay.
The fact that I don't know, like this was supposed to be so much more casual and so much more like chill, and now I'm really freaked out that she's logged into all my accounts and blocking me. Like that was like there was like my computer was haunted. I was like unblocking you, and then she was reblocking you, and I'm like, what is happening right now?
For a minute there, I was like, dude, is this guy that mad that my webcam wasn't working? Is he really that? Yeah, I'm like, did he really take it that personally? That's crazy.
I said we're doing faces, and you took too long. Okay?
Yeah, dude, that would have been nuts. So
that's so funny. Holy shit.
So before she like puts an EMP on your house and the phone call cuts out.
What the hell?
I mean, at this point, I don't know. There's obviously something that she doesn't want getting out there. This I don't care about this. I care for his mental health shit is obviously a complete cope because she put like recordings of you obviously going through it in her SoundCloud song.
Yeah. Well, first of all, behind the scenes, so what happened was, I'll just get into the whole situation if I may. If I start ranting, how about?
I'm gonna be honest. I agree with that. If she cares so much about his mental health, why was she making like jokes at his expense on my stream yesterday? And why was she including recordings of him in her song? As like, obviously it's jokes, right? I'm not saying like whatever. I think they're funny. I think it's fine to joke about that stuff, right? I think so. I think it is completely fine to joke about that stuff. But to claim and go all gung ho like I care about the mental health, and then you're doing shit like that, it just doesn't make sense to me. I don't get that angle.
I'll start with this. I would like to publicly apologize to the YouTube community, to the r/YouTube drama subreddit, to my audience. I got grifted. I firmly believe that I got grifted, because when Lex came into my life, it was after the dog pack stuff. I was in a really, really, really bad mental health place. And, she, did all the things that, on paper, a lot of people warned me. I don't
know if I would believe blindly Lex or Jake. No, it's probably somewhere in the middle. Yeah.
Out of another relationship that was, tumultuous, and I got a bad habit of rushing into things, and people were like, Jake, don't rush into another thing. And I was like, no, this one's different. And that's I got my fix. That's silly me. I apologize to the world. But, Lex at first, acting as my assistant. She was really, really helpful. She was helping me with my emails and my Discord, whoopsie daisies. I thought I scrubbed her out of my stuff, but I guess I'm not good at that. I'm going to need a security check on all my things after this, I guess. That's a little scary, but
I guess
yeah. Good.
I just want because we spoke about it earlier, so I want there's just some fundamental questions, and then you can explain whatever side stuff you want as well. First of all, because somebody in chat mentioned this, and you mentioned it in call with me earlier. The YT drama mod on the Reddit, the fake one, that was her, right?
Yes, when the YouTube drama moderators cleared her and said, okay, she was that wasn't a real mod, that was a fake person, and Lex got duped, everybody. And so she's not malicious, she got duped. No, she did in fact think that that was in fact her messaging herself with another account and then deleting it and then doing some Photoshop on top of that. I was going to keep this part private because I did inform the YouTube drama moderators that they were in fact duped. But at the time, I was going to keep it on private because I say at the time, because it wasn't like yesterday, 2 days ago. But I've been terrified because Lex, has been threatening me with these recordings behind the scenes. That I'm not going to really.
Lex has been threatening me with these recordings behind the scenes. Lex has been threatening me with these recordings behind the scenes. That's what Jake has just claimed. Okay.
Your career, don't worry. But I do have these recordings for my protection, and if I'm all over the place, forgive me. I'm a little distraught that she was blocking people, and I was trying to calm down a little bit, but now I'm a little anxious that she's blocking my stuff.
Yeah, no worries.
But yeah, so she did think that. I informed the bots they think that, and I tried to get all the receipts I could. I have receipts that she was duping Hellbent for a while, which is really funny that she was messaging me like Hellbent loves my song, ha ha ha. I believe you have.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that up. Yep, I'm gonna pull that up right now.
Thank you. That's awesome. So yeah, Lex was with.
She deleted them. Or no, she wait, no, never mind.
She's in my account deleting things.
No. I got that one wrong. Because I thought you had sent that to me. It was actually sent to me by third party, so no, she didn't delete it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, great. Oh, thank God, that was the close one.
Yeah, no, all good.
Okay, so yeah, good.
So far we've established that she is in fact the one that has gotten into your accounts out of concern for your mental health, even though that's like totally.
She said that.
Okay, he already has those. I just sent them to. He already has them. Okay.
His accounts right now. She said that on purpose. That's insane.
Yeah, out of concern for your mental health, even though she was like going and like, even though she was the one that was releasing recordings of you for the sake of a SoundCloud song. So I guess that would lead me to our next thing.
No. Let me say this right here. Yeah. I had a panic attack the night she released the.
Shirley has receipts for these claims. I hope he does. Okay. This situation is going to get extraordinarily fucking cancer if either party is lying. It is going to make this very easy if one of these parties is just being extraordinarily truthful and one of them is the liar. If both of them are lying, which is like, okay, breakups are embarrassing. Having your breakup aired out is embarrassing. Have a song made about you is embarrassing. Being recorded during a fight in a relationship is embarrassing. All of this shit is very fucking embarrassing, all right? And I don't even know if I would handle it well, dude. If I had a girlfriend and I started yelling at her and she recorded it and released it on YouTube and criticized me, right? Using the recording of a fight we had, I don't know, I probably wouldn't be able to take that well, right? I would not be able to take that well at all. So both of these individuals are likely very, very fucking embarrassed and kind of going through it to some extent, even if they're both lying, right? So just one of these people, I don't care who, just has to tell the truth. One of these people, in order, like, this is going to get drawn out so fucking much if either of these people are lying. One of these people just has to suck up the embarrassment, and just tell the truth, regardless of it being embarrassing. I don't know who I don't care who it has to be. I don't care if it's Lex. I don't care if it's Jake. I don't care who it is, but one of these people has to be the one to do that. I'm not claiming that anybody has lied thus far. I don't think I have enough information to definitively claim that. But we're having conflicting stories here already, I think. Okay.
Song, and she was messaging me. What did she message me? She said, like, Hellbent likes it, ha 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 ha. So yeah, my family was up all night with me on Christmas Eve because I was trying to calm myself down because I was having a full-on panic attack over her, saying Hellbent likes the song, and basically her working with my detractors after she was so publicly like Jake Weddle's #1 supporter, blah blah blah. Like, the fact that she did such a rug pull, the circumstances around our breakup, the circumstances around us getting together in the first place, even the methods in which she has these recordings of me that she's using as blackmail, all of it's just wild. So I would love to parse through as much of the evidence as we could.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
So he's just reiterating the blackmail claim. He's seemingly reiterating the blackmail claim. Which a claim like that, obviously, I'm gonna treat you guys like you're fucking babies right now. Okay, I'm gonna treat you guys like you're idiots. That claim is something he has to prove because Lex can't prove a negative, right? Lex can't say no, I didn't she can't provide proof of that. That's not something she can do. So that claim is Jake has to prove that. Jake has to prove that she was blackmailing him behind the scenes. That is an insane claim, and he has to be able to prove that, right? Because regardless of even if she did or didn't, him making that claim and not being able to back it up is going to make her look innocent, regardless of if she did it, right? But she doesn't have to prove the claims she made. I don't know how you get that out of what I said. Obviously, she has to prove the claims that she made. I don't even know if she's made a claim publicly. Has she made claims publicly? She's just said she's scared of him. What else has she said publicly? What allegation has she made? And obviously, I'm not going to really talk about Lex here because I'm listening to Jake Weddle talk. I'm going to be responding primarily to what Jake is saying rather than Lex isn't here. We're not we're talking about Jake at this point, right? She did say abuse, verbal abuse. Puddle, thank you for the 5. I'll turn donos back on. I muted them for that part. Why are you putting your neck out for a freak that looks like an Ice Age baby? Thank you for the 5, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. I'm trying to get. Listen, if it goes bad, we'll go by smoke signal. If she said
that's great. I'll get some pigeons together. We'll figure this out. That's good.
True. All right. So I guess just bring us through the process here of I guess what happened. The story you told me. I guess if you're okay with sharing about the breakup.
Of course. Yeah. So she was so publicly entrenched in all of my public relations, and at first it was like, oh, it's nice to have this support. The last relationship I was in, and even like my friends and family, it's kind of difficult to quantify what it's like to receive a lot of online hate, a lot of online backlash, and I was in a really distraught mental health place. So when Lex showed up in my life, it was like, oh, here's the support from another content creator that I need. I was also at Rowan Mike's place, and me and Lex have dated for 3 months, and she was we've been physically together, in the same state for a month. We were doing a long distance thing for a while, and the way she thrust herself into the public eye, Jake Weddle and his girlfriend, I didn't think anything of it until it got crazier and crazier and crazier, and then she started calling out Chud Logic and Hellbent by name. It was entirely her idea to sue Hellbent, by the way. I feel like I was upset that Hellbent did all that stuff. The night I was editing my special, and I saw that Hellbent did all that shit, and I was upset. And then I woke up the next day and I see on Twitter, I go, oh, I guess we're suing Hellbent. Okay. The things that she pushed me to do while we were together.
Wait. Hold on.
Hellbent by name. It was entirely her idea to sue Hellbent, by the way.
It was her idea to sue Hellbent? Okay. Jake Weddle is claiming that it was entirely Lex's idea to sue Hellbent. Yeah, we obviously need evidence of that. I agree, Quella. It's probably somewhere in the middle. I'm just baffled at that claim. I would have to hear Lex's side. I want to hear Lex's side because that is an insane fucking claim to claim that the lawsuit with Hellbent was entirely Lex's idea. That is an insane claim. How do you prove this? Probably through some DMs. DMs, he woke up and saw DMs. That's what he's saying. So he would have to show those DMs. Well, what evidence do you want? She was logged into his accounts. Lex put herself in a terrible spot. She could have doctored and deleted everything. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. This is getting messy very quick. I will admit.
I feel like I was upset that Hellbent did all that stuff. You know, the night I was editing my special, and I saw that Hellbent did all that shit, and I was upset. And then I woke up the next day and I see on Twitter, I go, oh, I guess we're suing Hellbent. Okay. You know, the things that she pushed me to do while we were together. Like, for instance, I do have a lawyer. And it's really funny that I have a lawyer because Lex is the one that told me to get that lawyer. And I feel like Lex, my lawyer, you know, because I paid for the lawyer, wouldn't think that being logged into somebody's Discords and blocking them with other, you know, like, I feel like Lex is breaking crimes right now, but I guess I'll talk to my lawyer as soon as I can. Thanks, Lex, for making sure I got a lawyer.
So she was the one that suggested you take legal action against Hellbent, and she suggested you take legal action against Mr. Beast.
Behind the scenes, you know, we were like trying to. I shouldn't be speaking about this publicly because you know this is like a legal thing and it's messy and it's dicey. But yeah, she was like saying, and like, I don't want to get into the weeds of you know whether or not I do or don't have a case or whether or not I am or not pursuing a case. But I will say, behind the scenes, she was very much pushing me to sue Jimmy. And what I think is now that I have all the pieces, what I'm pretty sure, and this was obvious to.
So she was the one pushing him to sue Mr. Beast as well. Okay.
Everybody outside of my bubble, and I kind of wish it was more obvious to me. But hey, I'm a gullible person. You know, I get tricked very easily by pretty women. I'm pretty sure she jumped into my life to thrust herself into the Mr. Beast stuff.
Like I said, these are insanely egregious claims that Lex can't disprove because she would have to be proving a negative. I'm just going to reiterate this. So he has to prove this. He has to be the one to prove this because Lex can't disprove this. Lex would have to be disproving a negative here, right? So if I need him to back these claims up with screenshots. Okay? Like that is he's continuing to go with these accusations that require Lex to be able to prove a negative if they are wrong. Which I could be very bad faith and assume like he's being manipulative and specifically asking these questions because he knows Lex can't disprove them even if they're false, right? Or even if they're true. I don't know if that's the case, but that's like worst case scenario here. I need him to either like he needs to stop making claims like this or provide proof for them. I don't know if he's going to be able to provide proof on this stream. Just in general, he needs to provide proof. Okay, let's see what else there is.
You know, to get a little bit of your mic clout, to get a little, and that's so funny because everyone's calling me a cloud chaser. So the cloud chaser of a cloud chaser is really funny. I think you know, again, hey fellas, listen, she milks me for all I'm worth. Okay, women moving forward, I have no more money. Please stay away from me. I spent it all on flights to Canada and flying her to the U.S. and getting her hair done and the lawyers she made me buy.
She said yesterday about dog warts that she doesn't value money. She said during dog wars, this is so retarded that I have to cite the dog wars thing. She said she doesn't value money, but she's apparently asking him for like for monetary related things like doing hair and stuff like that, right? Right? Maybe that's a jump on my end. That could be a jump on my end. I could be making leaps in logic here, but I'm trying to find contradictions on either end right now. I'm trying to figure out who, if anybody, is more being more truthful here. Okay, so that probably is a leap, to be honest.
Money's gone, so please women stay away from me.
and that's actually about Mr. Beast stuff. That's actually how the two of you met, right?
Yeah. So she basically slipped into my DMs because she was trying to give me her you know like big scoop on the whole Mystery situation, which was up in Canada. And I don't really know all the details of it specifically because I'm not super well versed in union law, especially in Canada. At least I'm familiar with Writers Guild stuff, but not so much like, you know, like editing.
Union law. Hold on. So Lex lives in Canada. She wanted to message Jake Weddle about her experience with Mr. Beast. And it has relations with union law, or it's related to union law. So is he claiming that Lex worked for Mr. Beast? Is that what he's claiming? Let him finish? Okay.
That's not deals I'm familiar with. That's not unions I'm familiar with. But he was claiming that Jimmy was hiring union workers, even though he's barred from working with unions. And I remember one of the r/YouTube drama moderators was just correcting her, saying that's not how the unions work. And behind the scenes, Lex was telling me, do not trust that moderator. He's not on our side. He's against us. And
no, I don't think he's adding anything to that claim. If I'm reading this correctly, he just claimed that Lex worked for Mr. Beast and had a dispute with something related to a union, and then she contacted Jake Weddle after Jake Weddle's story got out and was like, hey, I have a story about Mr. Beast too, let me tell you. And that's how they met. I don't think I'm reading that incorrect. Does that sound accurate to what we just heard? I don't know if that's true. I don't think Lex has ever said anything about that publicly. So that could be a lie. We have no proof to back that up, just based on what he's saying. We're just listening to his, which again, he has to bring, because this is another thing that you can't prove a negative, whatever. So like he has to provide proof for this.
I don't want to publicly say the YouTube drama moderators are very, very good at being unbiased. For example, when it comes to Mr. Beast misinformation, because like some shit is off the walls and crazy. Like you don't want to throw wild accusations out. Like they were correcting misinformation about Mr. Beast. So you can't say they're for or against Mr. Beast. You can't say they're for or against me. But they did tell me, Lex was spreading a bunch of misinformation.
8 gang represent, okay?
And I told them, behind the scenes, she was telling me not to trust you guys for that very reason.
Okay.
So the whole situation is incredibly, incredibly messy. And if I can again apologize to the YouTube community and apologize to the Reddit community for allowing this person to thrust herself into the spotlight so brazenly and so messily, that is entirely on me, and I publicly apologize.
Damn. Okay. Well, at least, hey, at least you're admitting it. I would. There's some things obviously I would push back. If I do have any questions, I'll say that for the end. I'll say that for the end because this story is like, and obviously you don't need to tell me exactly what you said in call. I'll let you leak at your own discretion. But this is such an insane story that I just walk me through Monday and the 5 days leading up to Monday and the breakup.
Thank you. I appreciate you. So publicly, Lex was very like, I'm going to call out Hellbent. I'm going to call out Nicholas Diorio. I'm going to call out Chad Logic. And like behind the scenes, like the hashtag campaigns that were, like my mom's been getting harassed. It's been mentally taxing on somebody who especially isn't a chronically online person. I stand up. I'm not as entrenched into the YouTube.
Okay. In relation to what he just said about like I'm going to expose blah 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 or whatever, right? It seems like, am I thinking of the word projection? Because the way she would describe Jake is like Jake's vindictive. Jake's obsessed with this stuff. Jake's obsessed. Jake wants to talk about this. But it seems like if what she's saying is true, or what Jake is saying is true, it seems like it was either a mutual thing or a one-sided thing on her end. Which again, we are entirely. I have to reiterate this because I don't believe either party. I'm just recounting what I'm hearing. We're just going off of Jake's word here, which I don't know if it's trustworthy. Call Lex again. I'm not going to call her unprompted. I'll call her at the end of this if she wants to talk. Okay, let's keep watching.
Worlds in. I'm barely on Reddit. I've been on Reddit more in the last 4 days than I have in my entire life. But for when all the ways that she was calling people out started backfiring, like she would kind of like, okay, we like never really fought much. Like we had like 2 like big-ish fights, and this was one of them, obviously, where he's basically like being really, really distant from me all of a sudden, and it was right after all the Hellbent, the Chad Logic stuff like started backfiring on her, and she was, I need my space, so I didn't really like. I felt distant. I vocalized that, and then one day, we wake up in the morning. She's still working as my assistant, so we wake up in the morning. We have a meeting with somebody, and then we go take a nap after that because it was an early meeting. And then I saw that Turkey Palm made some. I hate people's names; they're so fucking silly. I saw that he made a video.
He's not even a turkey.
But so I just remember I just posted something I thought was pretty innocuous on my Instagram stories, talking about oh yeah, because I've lost it, right? So I thought it was shitty that people make content calling other people's mental health into question. Because in my head, I don't think I've lost it, but now this guy's making a bunch of money claiming I want to get into Turkey Tom. I don't give a fuck about Turkey Tom. Turkey Tom's fine. But I made a post. I called YouTube commentary channels generally dorks. I said, you guys, that's pretty tame. I didn't call anybody out by name specifically. Meanwhile, Lex was like, hey, Hellbent, hey, she's calling out people by name specifically. And I remember I had a panic attack that night too, because I'm like, oh my God, she's literally asking for it. She's like bringing it on purpose, And so when I posted that Instagram story, she said, take that Instagram story down. And I was like, what? Why? And she goes, because it affects me too. And in my head, I'm like, but you were doing all this other, so brazenly. And oh, this is funny. Somebody said, why doesn't he reel her in? I saw that comment a lot. Fellas, that was her reeled in. I was reeling her in. I swear to God. When I stopped her while she was filming and said, look, H3 said my stand-up's not that bad. That was me trying to derail her from her train of thought. I was like, please stop talking about this. Let's talk about something else instead. So when she's telling me to take that down, I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm just thinking, what? I can't. I'm not going to tell her not to post something, right? I didn't say don't post that video. I didn't say don't make that tweet. I didn't say don't go after Hellbent. I said, you're your own person. Yeah, I can't stop you from doing something. I can't control you. But then she goes, take your story down. And I go, what? I'm going to take my story down. And then she goes, all right, well then I guess I'll pay for half your hotel tonight. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, I don't want you here. I don't feel comfortable with you here because you don't care for my feelings. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And I was upset. Of course. I was confused. I was a little heartbroken that you're kicking me out of. I'm in a foreign country, and you're kicking me out of your house. And she's like, I'm saying I'll pay for half your hotel. And it's it just seemed so ridiculous.
Okay, hold on. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm gonna listen to it again.
Because in my head, I don't think I've lost it, but now this guy's making a bunch of money claiming I want to get into Turkey Tom. I don't give a fuck about Turkey Tom. Turkey Tom's fine. But I made a post. I called YouTube commentary channels generally dorks. I said, you guys, that's pretty tame. I didn't call anybody out by name specifically. Meanwhile, Lex was like, hey, Hellbent, hey, she's calling out people by name specifically. And I remember I had a panic attack that night too, because I'm like, oh my God, she's literally asking for it. She's like bringing it on purpose, And so when I posted that Instagram story, she said, take that Instagram story down. And I was like, what? Why? And she goes, because it affects me too. And in my head, I'm like, but you were doing all this other, so brazenly. And oh, this is funny. Somebody said, why doesn't he reel her in? I saw that comment a lot. Fellas, that was her reeled in. I was reeling her in. I swear to God, my stand-up's not that bad. That was me trying to derail her from her train of thought. I was like, please stop talking about this. Let's talk about something else instead. So
okay.
When she's telling me to take that down, I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm just thinking, what? I can't. I'm not going to tell her not to post something, right? I didn't say don't post that video. I didn't say don't make that tweet. I didn't say don't go after Hellbent. I said, you're your own person. Yeah, I can't stop you from doing something. I can't control you, But then she goes, take your story down. And I go, what? I'm going to take my story down. And then she goes, all right, well then I guess I'll pay for half your hotel tonight. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, I don't want you here. I don't feel comfortable with you here because you don't care for my feelings. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
This is like the opposite of what she was telling me. This is like literally the opposite of what she was telling me. This is literally the opposite. This is the opposite of what Lex was telling me. I don't know how else to this is so drastically different of a situation. Yeah, and Mocha, the fact that she really didn't want him to speak and she was threatening him with the that's weird. I don't know. We're missing something. We're missing something massive here.
And I was upset. Of course. I was confused. I was a little heartbroken that you're kicking me out of. I'm in a foreign country, and you're kicking me out of your house. And she's like, I'm saying I'll pay for half your hotel. And it's it just seemed so ridiculous. And then, I was upset. I was alternating between being angry, being sad. When you're in a relationship, it's emotionally tenuous. But a normal level. So I'm packing my stuff and I'm crying. You guys know me. I'm crying. And she says, better hurry because I'm going to call the police, And I'm like, I'm packing, I'm looking for my camera, putting my stuff together. And then the police were there. And I was like, what? And at first, the cops do the big where they're like, hey, you're the guy. We got to get you out of here. And then after 5 seconds of talking to him, they're like, oh, yeah, you're leaving. You're packing your stuff. At one point, I heard the police in the room that she was in say, he's literally texting me right now. And I'm outside talking to the cops. And the other officer goes, ma'am, he's outside talking to the other officer, and his phone's right there.
So she's accusing you of texting her in the moment you're outside talking to another officer, and your phone is in clear sight, not on your person. All allegedly. By the way, I can't confirm this.
Allegedly, of course.
Dude. like this is the story. These are complete opposite stories that I was being fed. Okay.
Of course, I don't have proof of that. This is hearsay, obviously. I'm just colloquially telling you all what happened from my perspective and my opinion, obviously.
That's a fucking good question, Queeman. Thank you for asking.
He's going to say things like I punched a wall. That's not true.
Yeah, okay. Again, the allegation was not that you punched a wall. It was that you threw a phone at a wall, which, I mean, computer enhance. Computer enhance. Enhance. So I don't know.
This is what I'll say. And he was filming me unbeknownst to me, which is something she swore she said she'd never do because I've had exes do that in the past. I had mental breakdowns when I was in solitary confinement while there were 7 cameras on me. So I get really, really, sensitive to people filming me without my consent when I'm in a vulnerable position. And this is something she explicitly knew and we talked about often. So,
hold on. He set a boundary about being recorded, and then she broke that boundary during a fight that didn't get physical to the point where she was harmed. This is rough.
When she's got cameras all over her house, she's filming me with her phone. She's telling me she's got witnesses on her Discord, and she's like, "Don't worry, I'm not going to post any of this, but I do have it for my safety, like my protection." And if we're going to talk about what's helpful for my mental health, don't post those, or maybe even delete those, because those were private and vulnerable, and it's sad when you're being cruel to me.
Lyrics already pushed him on that. I'm not going to interrupt the interview for that.
Could you not post things about me? Could you not tell everybody I'm abusive? Because the behavior exhibited in this moment, even like in this moment right here. But I wasn't going to talk about you logged into all my accounts because I didn't know you were. So I can't believe there's new developments happening in real time. Like, this is wild.
That's insane. Yeah. And so just to clarify for everybody, in one day, on Monday, you go from being cool to you make an Instagram.
Cool.
Yeah. So she goes, you make an Instagram story post. She thinks it's not a good look. You refuse to take it down. She takes that personally, breaks up with her.
It wasn't even like I refused to take it down. We had like 2 Instagram exchange texts back and forth. And she goes, "All right, well, you can go ahead and get a hotel." And then I'm like, "What?"
Yeah. So
it wasn't like I was like, "No, I'm not taking it down." I was just like a 2 conversation back and forth. Yeah.
So she tells you to leave while you're visiting her home in Canada, a country you're not from, don't have citizenship of, or whatever. She tells you to leave, and you're out of the house trying to leave Canada in the same day.
I will say, she said, "Hey, you can look back at the texts." I said, "I'll pay for half your hotel." And I said to her, "How litigious of you to say?" When she got distant, I think what the mindset was, this, I don't want to get too much into the weeds, but she's in a legal battle right now with the landlords. And I was in a domestic violence situation I don't want to get too much into the weeds of that either, but when I was in a domestic violence situation, I had a partner of mine assault me physically. I was punched, kicked, choked, bruised. I don't want to get too much into that, but that was helpful when those landlords tried to evict me. And I said, "Oh, you don't have to evict me. I fled New York City because I didn't want to be in New York City anymore because it was unsafe for me to be there." And that got me out of my lease, essentially. And so it's alleged when I say this, but I allegedly, in my opinion, when Lex realized that she could no longer build to me for more clout or more money, and the ticking clock on her current living situation was almost up, I think she thought, "Okay, I'll 2 birds, 1 stone this. I'll do this thing called reactive abuse." And what reactive abuse is, I had to be very familiar with this because I keep dating the same type of woman. What reactive abuse is?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. If you know what the fuck reactive abuse is, you're probably. Never mind. Not gonna make that joke. Never mind. Never mind. Okay.
Is when you purposefully rile somebody up to the point to where they can't take it anymore, and then when they finally show the emotions that they've that you've been poking at constantly, they blow up, and then they go click, screenshot, and then they show everybody, "See, isn't he crazy?" For the purpose of discrediting them. And so I think,
yeah, dude, if you know the niche terms of abuse, and you're convinced that that's happening to you, that makes me feel iffy. I don't know about that. It very well could be the case that that's what's happening, but I don't know.
One of the things is I can perfect. I know exactly what your triggers are, so I know how to get you upset. I'm going to kick you out of my house of police. That's going to be blackmail, so you don't ever talk about me. And I'll also be able to use that in a case against my landlords. That's what I think. Allegedly speculation. I don't know.
Yeah, and just to clarify for everybody, normally there's a fee for breaking a lease, but in the States, and I don't know if it's the same in Canada, I'm assuming it is, there's a stipulation that if you can prove there was like a situation of domestic violence occurring in your home, I'm pretty sure the landlord lets you break the lease like for free, or legally is bound to. I'm not, obviously he's alleging that in this circumstance. I'm not super familiar with Canadian law.
I also think Lex was acting as my assistant because I was living with a partner I had used to date. We had broken up, but we were still living together because I didn't want to kick. That's so funny. I was living with an ex when I met Lex because I didn't want to kick my ex out on the street. So when I came back to New York with a new GF, she didn't like that. She started hitting me. But regardless, I still didn't kick her out, right? But that's why I got punched. But that's also why I was able to get out of my lease, because there was a domestic violence situation in my house, and Lex was acting as my assistant when she was arguing with my landlords back and forth. So I think she went, oh, well, if this got Jake out of his lease, then maybe he can get me out of mine. Allegedly. I don't know. I'm just maybe thinking, assuming, possibly. I mean, this is what I was talking about with my friends on Discord for the past couple of days, and then clearly she didn't want me to come on this chat right now. So,
hold on.
You know,
let me look. How does this look like a phone hit the wall? I was reading the chat and they're right. There's like 2 impact points here. It looks like someone scratched the wall rather than threw something at it. Looks like it could be a door handle. One dent and one scratch. Like, I don't know. It. I really don't want to believe that Lex is just lying. I don't want to believe that, because that would be fucking insane if she was just feeding me and essentially everybody on stream a bunch of lies. So I really don't want to believe she was just lying to me. I kind of want to call her again, but I don't know. Let's keep watching.
Seen all my correspondence for the last 4 days, and that makes my skin crawl, honestly. So my hunch is correct, Lex. I guess you're on a stream responding to this in real time, so your turn to talk, I guess. Am I off? I don't know.
And I just want to mention, or I guess the
you're so down for e-pussy? Dude, the normal response. You don't want people to believe, you don't want people to lie. Lying's obviously bad. You don't want people to lie. That's insane. You do not want people to lie. It doesn't matter if they're a fucking e-whore on the internet or like Bill Cosby. You don't want people to lie. You want to give people the benefit of the doubt. You want to believe people. You don't want to assume that people are lying. I don't know.
us too is in regards to her history. You had actually, she has a dedicated hater base according to her, and you had actually received that you had sent to me and out of the situation I could share. While you were with Lex, you had been sent some sort of email warning you about her from a member of the public, or
I think a name that like a different email. I'm not quite sure. I mean, like I showed it to Lex at the time. Of her, she told me not to trust them, and that's crazy. But I remember when I saw this email, I brushed it off as, oh, I got online haters and she's got online haters and blah blah blah. She's like,
thank you, Spencer, for the 2 Australian, by the way.
Blah, blah, blah. And basically, the body of the email, I believe you might have that as well.
Yeah,
is, hey, this is what she does. She does this to everybody. You seem like a nice guy. Please just protect yourself because this.
Hold on. Hi, I'm sorry to send this sort of message, but please take it seriously. I'm only trying to help you avoid future hassles and problems when dealing with Lex/Alex. She has lied and slandered and legitimately scammed multiple locals in Victoria while playing the victim card. I won't name names, but there's a very real reason she does not want to be involved with the local car community or people in general. It's because she's burned every person she comes in contact with, including those who wanted to help her. Please use caution when allowing her into your life so she doesn't do the same to you. Dude. Fuck me.
This is what she does. So, let me tell you, I feel like a big old dummy. Because not only is this very publicly embarrassing for me, but fool me once, twice, three times, I'm not going to date for another year. Hey, audience, hey, stream, if you guys see me with a new girlfriend, do a wellness check on me, okay? No, not 2025. You understand?
Based.
I'm not taking the ladies ever again.
Very, very based. Now, I guess I want to ask you here as well. After your girlfriend had told you that on your behalf, she was like threatening smaller creators and like making alts to pressure them.
Yes.
At that point in time, like, I feel like I would have said, like, dude, this bitch is fucking crazy. Let me run for the hills. What was your mindset at that point?
I think what was going through my head was she's doing it to protect me. And at the time, I was in a mental state where I felt like, because the way that, like, the people, like, the online vitriol,
Call her. She's crying. Listen, if she wants to call, I'll call her. I feel a little, iffy towards just calling her out of nowhere.
Part of it is, and again, the way you pacify somebody in an abusive situation is to put them in a fearful state. And there were so many times I was with Lex where things went from 0 to 100. Like, she was like, you gotta change your name on all the driving apps, because you're a famous person, so someone could see, there was so many, things she tried to make me be afraid of. She was like, don't trust Cam Nugget, don't trust this person, don't trust that person. She would say, everybody's out to get you. So when she's, doing all this crazy shit, I was sitting here thinking, at least she's not doing it to me. And, she was saying, I'd never do it to you, because I love you. And when, then she was like, hey, that Instagram story, don't like it, bud. Go ahead and get out. That's when I was like, you're rug pulling me. And then I got upset because I realized I was getting rug pulled.
And at that point in time, she was doing a lot of things, acting like incredibly loyal to you. Like a lot of what you've explained it to me, right? The stipulation of her DMing Hellbent, doing this crazy shit was like out of loyalty to you.
Yes. And then she turns around and is like, Hellbent, love my song, ha ha ha. Like, that's why I went into a panic attack. Because I thought, not only are the detractors after me, but my biggest supporter is now working with the detractors. And so I went, and then I got trauma from previous exes, blah, blah, blah. So, I forget what the question initially was, but that's why it's very publicly embarrassing to have this happen to you so brazenly, so publicly. Whoopsie daisies.
Mm-hmm. And so now walk me through it. So you have left the house, you've packed. At what point after you've now left the house on this Monday, does you actually realize that a song's come out about you? And was there any communication between that time?
Yeah, not while there was a 24-hour period where after a situation like that, you have to do no contact. That's required. So yeah, sure, no problem. I think I sent her an email that I scheduled to get to her 24 hours later. That was just please log out of all of my things, please. That was in the email I sent you, was to log out of all of my things, please. But so that was the only contact we had while I was traveling. I think I got on the planes late Monday evening.
Okay, fuck. She's sending me fucking. I'm calling her. Fuck this. She's saying really retarded shit. Yeah, she's not answering. She's like guilt tripping me in my DMs. Like, let him win. Let him win. Let Jake win. It's like, dude, I don't know how many times I have to fucking reiterate this. I don't know. If Jake is lying about you, you need to come on and fucking tell people what he's lying about. You need to come on and try to explain what Jake is lying about, or people literally have no choice but to fucking believe him. Because you've lied, I think, on this stream alone 3 times to me. You can't be surprised when people think that you're a fucking liar when you've lied 3 times on this stream and you won't come on to defend yourself on supposedly things that you're claiming he lied about. And then you're asking me like this is my story to tell. Don't leak anything. Why wouldn't I leak stuff? How do I know that behind the scenes you haven't been feeding me fucking lies about this guy, convincing me that he's an abusive piece of shit? Why the fuck wouldn't I leak any of this? I have no incentive to not leak this. In my mind, there is literally no other option other than you fucking lying about this shit, dude. Like, I don't fucking get it, dude. I literally don't fucking get it. Like, how is anybody supposed to believe you? Everybody's talking. I don't even know if any of it's worth like leaking. It's just the fact that she's begging me not to is the part that's like iffy to me. Like she randomly started sending me screenshots of Jake trying to buy Adderall off of drug dealers. She sent me these screenshots from this guy. What the fuck is this guy's name? This Benjamin guy? Yeah, some guy named Ben. And she's like, don't talk about this guy. Don't talk about. Like, why are you showing me all of this shit, dude? Why? How am I supposed to believe any of this is fucking real? No, I'll leak these. Wow, crazy stuff. Jake sends an insane amount of voice messages. You have exploited me harder than anyone has. You deserve all the hate you get because you bring it on yourself. You thrive in the drama. You want me to and blank. And then she sends the song. She sends the snippet of the song. He says, "What the fuck is wrong with you? I loved you. Why are you doing this? What did I do to you? This is so heartbreaking. Why would you do this? I have been crying all fucking day. Since yesterday, I haven't slept. Why? Take this down. Please stop." Dude, she literally said if he wanted it to be taken down, he would take it down. She's a fucking liar. She said if Jake wanted it taken down, if Jake told him to take it down, she would take it down. She is a fucking liar. Take this down, please stop. Why? I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Why the fuck are you doing this? Please stop. Where did my baby go? I miss you. Why are you doing this? I loved you so much. I loved you. Why are you doing this? Please stop. Why must you break my heart like this? Why? She's such a fucking liar. She didn't just lie to me. She lied to fucking... She's such a fucking liar. I'm going to try to call her one more time. If she doesn't pick up, I'm done. If she doesn't pick up, I'm going to assume she's not going to call in the rest of the stream. You shouldn't be surprised she lied. I'm not surprised at this point. This is so fucking... She's not picking up. This is so fucking pathetic. This is unironically so fucking pathetic. She lied about the gay op. She lied about wanting to take it down. And dude. I doubt she's going to hop on stream. If it is the case that she lied about so much, I don't know why she would. I feel bad leaking any of this because a lot of it just implicates Jake. And at this point, he seems to be the more of the victim in this situation than her. What did she say to you off stream? I don't know if I want to leak what she said to me off stream. Because I have nothing to back it up, and I'm not going to expect people to just take me at my word. I feel like that's utterly useless to leak what she told me off stream. Leak it, bitch. I would leak it if I had a recording or if I had screenshots or something like that. I would. I would leak it if I had recordings or screenshots or literally everything or anything, right? But I don't. And knowing my track record of, to put it bluntly, literally just lying, I'm not going to put people in the position that they have to trust me blindly. I feel like that's extraordinarily unfair, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just baffled. She very clearly threatened him. She very clearly threatened him with the call being released. Actually, Jake and Aiden are watching this stream. They're stream sniping, right? Are they? Someone said they were. Are they not? Does Jake want the recording released? They aren't anymore. Ask their chat, does Jake want the recording released? Because I'll leak the recording if he consents to it. He consents. Someone send me the clip. I'm not just going to randomly leak it. If I hear him say yes, I'll play it.
Like I had to fly from Victoria to Vancouver to Toronto back to the States. So I was like in transit. I didn't get home until the Christmas Eve, essentially. I got home on Christmas Eve. And, I'm crying the whole way there. I'm blubbering on the plane, being a nuisance to everybody. And I get home. I'm with family. I have a nice cry on my mom's lap, And then, I think she Snapchatted it to me, because I had to block that much stuff. But I think she Snapchatted it to me. She emailed it to me, actually, as a response to my email. Hey, do you want to know my things? And she said, sure. And then she sent me the link to her song. I believe I did message her right before all of that because I was upset and I was texting her. Yeah, I texted her some nasty things. I sent her some very nasty voice memos because I was distraught. I was upset. I was the person I love, like, just doing all this crazy shit all of a sudden, the complete 180. I'm over here flying home for like 25, 30, 40 hours, you know? And then I get home and there's a song. It was literally like, I'm in the US, like in my mom's house for like a little bit. And then the song was up. So unless she produced that song in 2 seconds and shit it out, or she was working on it for a while, you know, like while she was, I need my space, you know? Yeah, I can't prove that either, obviously, you know, that's just me goofing around, but yeah.
Jake said leak it. I'm not going to leak it until I get a clip of it or until I get to that part of the stream. Okay? If someone sends me a clip and I hear him say I can leak it or until I get to that part of the stream, I'm not leaking it. I'm not going to rush something like this. I can see the clip or I can get to that part of the stream. Okay?
I'm kind of rambling a little bit.
So this song comes out Christmas Eve, which was on Tuesday, because Christmas was on a Wednesday, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah.
So
Christmas on a Wednesday, so Christmas Eve, because yeah, I get home Tuesday evening. 7 a.m. on Monday, we are super fine, everything's all cool, and then I'm back home by Tuesday afternoon. Just sobbing and weeping. I don't know what happened. That was so weird. That was so confusing. Why did she do that? That was so whatever. And then I get a song, and I'm like, what the heck? It was nuts.
So this just seems like the craziest. Obviously, if what you're saying, I'm prefacing this for my audience. I know you've already said this. Obviously, everybody, at this point, a lot of these things are allegations because we have no proof of them. I invite Jake after the fact if he would.
I swear on my life, these are allegations. I am alleging these things. I do have a lawyer. You know, this is happening very quickly. So yeah.
Yeah, because she's also made statements, right? So I'm letting him, you know, air out his side. Obviously, you don't have evidence for everything that happens in your life, but I invite you, if you are able to find these after the fact, I'm more than happy to platform them. If you want to say something additional, you can message me.
Once they go on next, that's fine. I just don't want to be on this at the same time.
Yeah, no, all good. So, okay. So then my follow-up question, my next question, I guess, would be, well, actually, this is the biggest one of all time because she's doing all these crazy things to you out of loyalty, things that would, out of her supposed loyalty, things that would, you know, bring negative attention to both you and her. And then you make an Instagram story post, which I agree was not a smart thing to do, right? You make an Instagram,
sure, yeah.
You make that post, and all of this.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, tell them all just who I am.
Thank you for the 5. Very true. The song is taking on an entirely new light. Very awesome stuff.
Sudden, this person who's been doing things that have brought you much more negativity out of loyalty is now telling you to leave and calling the police on you because you've made a post responding to the hate in an unproductive way. So
no, she says she calls the police because I was raising my voice and wouldn't leave. I was, yes, raising my voice, but I was packing and leaving. I was actively leaving. I'm sorry it wasn't fast enough.
Wait, so how long had you been staying with her prior to that?
I was there for about a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. If it was, oh gosh, maybe a little over 2 weeks, probably 2.5 weeks tops. Yeah.
So you had about 2.5 weeks of things unpacked, and then how long after? How long did it take you to pack before she called the police or before the police came? Would you ask me? Obviously, I don't expect you have the exact numbers off the top of your head.
Yeah, I mean the whole thing happened so fast. I mean from the start of it to the end of it. Like,
yes, Gamma. Oh my God! If you have something, just send it to me, Gamma. Jesus.
So the thing I want to say too. Do you know anything about the drone she claimed was flown over her house? She claimed a hater flew a drone over her house. Do you know anything about that?
I don't. She told me about that. She told me basically that's all the information I know. Is at one point somebody who was an alleged hater flew a drone over her house. That's all I know.
Wait, you don't know a whole lot about her outside haters, like the people before the Mr. Beast stuff?
No, because every single time one of them would pop up, she would be like, "Don't talk to them," you know. So I don't know. Yeah.
Now, you know, hold on. No, I just want to give you, I'm trying to be fair here. So this next part is going to be some pushback.
Okay, sure.
But
AIDS gangs represent, okay?
Essentially, you're kind of putting the Hellbent stuff, a lot of it on Lex, like the idea to sue or whatever, but it seems...
I was upset at Hellbent for that. Like, I was definitely, like, I didn't like that she did that, and I do think what she did was scummy and lame and cringe. But all I'm putting on Lex is that she was one of the people that was, she was the only person, she was the person who was like, we should sue, let's sue. I mean, I was probably, like, backing her up. I was probably backing her up.
Yeah,
I was like, oh God, here we go. You know, I was backing her up because she was my partner.
Exactly, and obviously, like, because you were on Twitter, you know, citing the legality of it. So obviously, like, this isn't entirely on her, right? You have agency, you know, as an adult.
Oh, sure, yeah. I did back up Lex on that publicly because she's my partner. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So a lot of this bad shit a lot of this bad shit, ideas that she had initiated, you had instead of doing it, you had supported it.
I was under the Lex influence. Yes.
Okay. So there.
Okay, the wording there is obviously retarded. Just say like. You were under the influence of Lex? That makes you seem like a fucking manipulation victim or some shit, right? What the fuck?
There's a level. I'm just clarifying everybody. I'm not saying like there's no level of responsibility on Jacob. Obviously,
I was backing up my partner. That's on me. Whoopsie daisies.
Yeah. Okay. So is there any? I guess. I also needed to ask. People are pressing me to ask you here because Lex has apparently claimed. Okay, wait, where is it? Lex has apparently claimed because she's on stream now. She's apparently claimed that.
This is so funny. What's happening?
Morale was wondering if he can leak the audio recordings. Apparently Lex already sent it to him. I would appreciate if he didn't. Like, I would really appreciate it if he didn't. But if he thinks they are a bombshell and should be released, his call. But I would really prefer no. Dono goal for Jake Weddle abuse audio leaks? What are we thinking? What are we thinking, guys? Dono goal? Dono goal? Money? Haha. Open your wallets, motherfuckers. I'm not doing this shit for free now that I got permission. Donate. If we get the dono goal, I'm leaking. All right? I'm leaking. We hit the dono goal, I'm playing the abuse audio. All right?
Right now, can I just take a second? I've never been in this position before in my life where we're both on 2 separate screens doing this right now. This is insane.
Dude, I was more inclined to believe that for some reason you were offended over my inability to pull up my webcam.
Leak it now.
Yeah,
halfway there. $50 more. $50 more. If we hit the dono goal, I have permission from Jake Weddle himself. All right? I have permission. $50 more. Open your fucking wallets, motherfuckers. All right?
But the concern trolling, it's like for the sake of your mental health, and it's like if she's obviously on the offense here, right? She's on the offense here. Maybe for all I know, you could have been abusive. But what she's released what she has released is like clips of you yelling and stuff in her song. While she's on the offense, claiming that she cares about your mental health, and that's why she's preventing you from giving this interview. That's insane. That seems like concern.
Yeah. And also, I showed my friends her song, and they were like, "Wait, that's her." So they said, "Jake, you sound like a pussy." I go, "You don't care about my feelings." You know what I'm saying? Because she said, "You don't care about my feelings," because I wouldn't take the post down. She said, "You don't care about my feelings." And so I said, "I don't care about your feelings. You don't care about my feelings because you're kicking me out of your house."
Got you. So
For the content.
Thank you, Spoops, for the $9.99. We need about $30 more for the abuse to be dropped. All right? Thank you guys very much.
this recording of you yelling was conducted after she told you you're being kicked out of the house.
Yes.
Okay, and she called the police because you were yelling.
Yes, because yes.
And there was nothing broken, nothing physical, you're claiming?
No, not at all. In fact, the second like a voice gets above like an unpleasant octave, Lex goes, "You are yelling at me," and then she retreats.
Got you. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So there actually was yelling. That led to her. I'm not saying that's a crime, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. I was upset that she was kicking me out of her house in a foreign country over an Instagram story. Yes, I was upset. Yes, I was upset about that.
Okay. No, I would be upset about that too. And this is what I was trying to clarify. And you're calling it, reactive use or whatever. I guess that's like the therapeutic term for it. I try to avoid using terms like that because I look weird.
That's just it was helpful for me when I was in other situations.
No, I got you. I got you. It's an accurate descriptor. But yes, there are people that, and for all we know, this might be the case, but there are people that will get you angry, get you to, and then use your reaction against you in a situation where most.
It's kind of like the way you would try to attack Chud or attack Hellbent for the purpose of getting a
Is it going to play?
$20 more $2 to go for the Kino Jake abuse content.
Thank you for the $9.99.
Have some more money. I am donating $5 to get call leaked.
Thank you very much. All right. I'm not going to leak it right now. We're going to finish this and we'll get to it. All right.
reaction for the purpose of getting, it's all like that's how the YouTube algorithm operates. I mean, it's all like action, reaction, like baiting people. Like this is how this ecosystem works.
And
I'll leak it after this. I want to finish
this. The main
this.
difference between steps and stairs is that stairs are a set of steps, while a step is a single level of elevation.
Thank you, Rude Mud Crab, for the 10 Australian. Means a lot, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate it.
And did you throw a phone at the wall?
Scam, you guys will get it eventually, all right? Let me finish this part, though, all right? I'm not going to derail. Okay, Gamma, I know you're fucking watching. Stop being a retard in my DMs, okay? Holy fuck. Jesus Christ. God damn, bro. Holy fuck. Stop being a retard in my DMs. Okay, Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fuck. Oh my God. God damn it, dude. Okay? Fuck.
50 lashes if you don't leak.
Thank you, Ryan.
I don't think I threw my phone. I think she was texting me while I was trying to talk to her, and I was like, just talk to me. And I like tossed my phone, and I was like, don't text me, but I didn't like chuck it at the wall or anything. No. Did you also think I punched the wall? I didn't do that either.
Was she in the room when this happened? No, you're texting her. You're texting her. Yeah. I'm just.
Yeah. So she went into her room, and I'm just like outside of the door saying, hey, like, why are you doing this? You're hurting my feelings. Yes. And so yeah, she texted me, and I'm like, don't text me, talk to me, you know, because I'm like baffled about what's going on.
So no, I only asked that just to get specific clarification because I'm just explaining to chat because you know, she's the phone at the wall thing would obviously be like a potential threat. But if you're doing it, you allegedly you're saying toss. She said through. I guess you got different definitions. While she's out of the room.
Yeah, no, it wasn't at her. It wasn't at anything. I was just constantly like, don't text me, talk to me, you know. And yeah, so the thing she's alleging about me like being threatening, the thing she's alleging about me like screaming at her, like it's like when you're in a relationship, you know, like sometimes you have arguments that are unpleasant. Like I've talked to so many people and they're like,
okay, yes, that is true. Fuck, thank God he said that. Yes, it's true. It's fine. Screaming matches between partners, between family, between friends is fucking normal. It doesn't mean automatically that there's verbal abuse. It is normal to have fights and fucking arguments. Fuck me, dude.
Like, yeah, man, you can record like everybody's ugly moments. I mean, that's what I put on my Instagram story when I was talking about Mr. Beast the other day. It was from one of my videos where I said, if you take a snapshot of somebody at their worst and use it to discredit them, that's really gross because when somebody's at their worst, they're likely hurting and in need of help, you know? And I was talking about Jimmy using PIs to dig up dirt on me.
Like on one hand,
I thought it was fitting to post that on my Instagram story again because that's exactly what Lex is now doing to me. Now that I would like to publicly accuse her of doing the things that she's been doing to me.
And okay, so she's allegedly, I'm gonna try and pull it up for chat. She's allegedly showing a photo of a damaged wall.
A damaged wall?
Yeah. Did the phone hit the wall? Did you punch the wall? I mean, even if that was the case, even if that was I think the wall being, I'll let you.
I don't think that I hit the wall. I don't think I left a hole in the wall at all. I mean, the police removed me. You know, they said the police removed me as soon as they got there. The vibes got so chill, and I just packed my stuff. I left. You know, they didn't like arrest me or anything. You know, they didn't like take me away. They said, all right, well, go ahead, go to the airport. I said, all right, I guess go to the airport. But yeah.
So did she mention destruction of property with the police?
She could have. I don't know. I was gone by then.
Okay, when she called them. Okay, so she's.
When she called them, I don't know. I didn't know she called them. They just were there, and I was like, what the fuck are the police here?
They just showed up. Let's Okay, so if this was a result, wait, that can't be from a. Hold on, I'm no forensic expert. Could a phone make a dent like that throwing it?
I don't even know. I'm not even looking at anything.
Well, hold on. I'm sorry. I pulled it up from my stream. Wait, can a phone do that? That's not in the. Is that?
Yeah, no.
I am to be clear. I am insanely skeptical that this was done by a fucking phone. All right.
I'm gonna say right here, right now, my phone, I didn't throw it hard enough to. My phone is fine. You think my phone would be damaged? My phone's fine. Yeah, no. If she's showing you holes in walls, and at first it's saying I punched stuff, and it's not backpedaling and saying I checked my phone, no, I did not leave a hole in the place. No.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to set up here so I can zoom in while the phone's on.
Forensically analyzing the hole in the wall.
Yeah, this does not. So was So was the claim?
Wait. Does it look Photoshop? Did she text herself? I'm kidding.
And, I mean, this is okay. So also the claim also might have been that you punched it. I have to look at the specific claim. It was a phone or a punch. But if this is not, I'm no forensic expert or whatever. Maybe.
What if someone gets the info you got and releases? What if? What are you asking me? I'm gonna leak the call. I just don't. I want this to be kind of. I'm trying to edit VODs into segments now, right? So I want to do as little of derails as I can, all right? To be blunt with you guys, okay? I'm going to leak the call. I hit the dono goal. I will leak it. Okay? I'm just gonna finish this first.
Maybe we can get some recreations. Throw some donor phones on the wall.
Can we do that thing from The Dark Knight when he's got those 5 bricks set up and he's shooting them all with the bullets, you know, to get the Joker's fingerprint, which doesn't make any sense, by the way. But you know what I'm talking about? Let's do that with some phones. Let's get some bricks.
But would punching a wall with your fist do this either? That's my question, right? Because the shape, the way I mean, maybe part of your fist.
Can you text me a photo?
Yeah.
I don't even know what we're looking at.
Yeah, I'm gonna send that to you. Hold on. That's a good thing you might have to punch.
Yeah, because I can't get on Discord. She's hacked into my Discord.
Yeah, why would give him his fucking Discord account? That is ridiculous. At least in a show of good faith.
For my mental health, please give me my Discord back.
All right, let me hold on. I'm gonna send you this picture.
3天王 me so young, ooh me so honey, me love you long time. $1, $2, $3, I like the way the ready mark 放你啊.
Thank you, Tyrone 9000 for the 5 USD. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very, very much.
So there's 2 points of impact here. So maybe he could have. Maybe you could have thrown the phone twice, or I don't know.
Yeah, I threw the phone, and then I picked it up, and I threw it again, and then I punched it.
In the same spot. Wait, hold on. I'm texting this to you. What is your? All right. Fuck. All right, I don't give my content.
No, you're good. Go ahead and say my phone number out loud to stream, please.
I absolutely will. Thank you for reminding me.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes, thank you.
Wait, shit. Dude, this is so. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I think she's totally. If she's saying that I damaged. Oh my god. No, she wouldn't do it on purpose for the court case. That'd be wild. That'd be insane.
right, here we go. I'm sending you the picture.
You look like a
Maybe
picture.
maybe you recognize. I mean, you've been around her house. Maybe this is.
Well, I'll tell you if this is her house or not. Yeah.
I mean,
What am I looking at here? Is that her house? Fucking. That looks. I can't identify where that is.
it's interesting. I mean,
That's the damage. That's the.
you know, unironically, I know someone who works for who works in CSI. I don't know if this is like their area of expertise or
I
whatever.
don't even know if that's a house. What am I looking at?
I want to get their opinions on this picture.
Hey, Lex, can I go back to your house so we can investigate in person? I'm kidding.
Reverse image. Can somebody run a reverse image search on that?
Oh my god, if that's like in the there's no way, dude. I mean, like, yeah, how does that? Okay, I'm just gonna say right here, I did not throw my phone hard enough to A. I didn't even hit a wall, I don't think. But B, if I did, I don't know if it would do that. My phone's fine. My phone has 0 damage, no issues.
Which again, like, I don't know if a phone would make that mark. And even if he did, he like threw a phone at a like. What even is the allegation there, right? Like he threw a phone at a wall. Was it about to hit her? Was it even close to her? Like, she's not being specific with. She's being so fucking vague with these allegations, and then she's confused when people think she's a liar. Holy fuck! I hate women. Oh my god. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck, dude. Whatever.
Allegedly, no results come back from a reverse image search. I don't know if anyone here is like an expert on this subject that wants to do an analysis of the photo. That does not. I don't know any. Maybe it's like you ever seen iCarly or Victorious, like the pair phones. Maybe it's like the pair phone, or I don't know. But I can't.
That's so funny.
That's very that's very strange. I don't know.
No, maybe I'm not saying it's out of the realm of possibility, right? Because I can't know that for a fact. But in my opinion, based on how I feel like I threw it, where I threw it, what her walls look like, and what this image looks like, I don't think that was me.
Yeah. So you're admitting that the phone was tossed, or she says thrown, or whatever. And it's not out of the realm of possibility that it hit the wall. But right now, based on the image we've been provided, this does not look like a phone or a fist did this. Now, was there any?
Do you even think she was telling the truth when she was incel whispering before? If you want my honest opinion, it seems like she's very good at matching the energy of people she's around. So more than likely, she was just matching my energy, and I was obviously, you know, my brand. Okay, my brand is being an awesome incel. So more than likely, she was just matching the energy. Because I don't understand, if she hates commentary so much, why she would come on my live stream and talk about fucking dogs and talk about like incest hypotheticals. Like, that makes no sense to me. It was obvious she was mimicking the vibe or whatever, right?
Like, was there a hatchet laying around, or something? I mean,
I think she works on cars, but she didn't work on cars the entire time I was there. But yeah, she's got tons.
I agree, Dean.
Very, it's clearly a hater flying a drone into the wall. Dude, it's like a drone Pearl Harbor. No, okay, so all right. So I think we've run through a lot of the basics here. I also needed to ask you. Hold on. I also needed to ask, where is it?
Can we change the title and the thumbnail on that vid yet? Yeah, Max, go ahead and change the title and the thumbnail. So I thought that she was going to be a mainstay on the channel, right? I thought that she was going to be like, she was going to come back, right? So I was like, okay, I'll cuck a little bit, all right? I'll cuck a little bit, all right? If you don't want a certain thumbnail, if you don't want a certain title, I'll back off. I'll cuck a little bit to keep getting paid. If people are going to give me a lot of money when you're on, I'll cuck a little bit for a title and a thumbnail. I don't care. But if she's literally just a lying fucking scumbag, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, Max, you can change the thumbnail and title. Tell me when it's changed, and I'll refresh, and I'll show the new product.
Somebody told me to ask this. So were you the one who did the password reset for Discord on the 18th?
Password Discord maybe why? What's this about?
I guess she's claiming it was done on her laptop or something. Why was your Gmail logged in on her laptop and her phone?
On her phone? No,
Being a psycho makes you money. I mean, listen, I'm going to be honest. If she messaged me tomorrow asking to co-host, I would say yes. Okay, I would say yes.
I was logged in on her laptop because I was using her laptop because I didn't have a laptop. So I was editing stuff on her laptop. I was working on her laptop. I had Discord open on her laptop.
To elaborate a little bit more, I don't think she's going to come on again, though. I don't think I'm in a position to be cucked anymore. I'm going to assume, pretty rightfully so, that she probably is not going to come on my streams anymore, okay? So I'm fine with changing the title and thumbnail.
because I was at her place for 2 weeks and I was working on her laptop. Yeah.
Okay. We're just trying to establish, I guess, the details of the hack here, regardless of how she got into his account.
Oh, no. All of my accounts were logged in on her laptop. Yes. And she was also my assistant for 3 months. Yes. So that's how she got into my stuff, I assume, I guess.
Well, please never fucking make that mistake again.
I know. I love learning things the hard way. I'll learn it the hard way again.
I mean, especially with with a girl who, like, you're receiving
She was logged in on everything, dude.
emails warning you about.
I know. We've already addressed I'm stupid.
I mean, hey, I would go harder. I would go harder on you for this, but like you're admitting it, so it's like I don't really. There's not a whole lot I can say like on that one.
Yeah, what am I gonna say? I didn't goof? Yeah, I've done goof. Yeah, I'm fucking.
Oh, so she didn't. Wait, what do you guys think? She illegally. This is illegal. What she's done, right? I'm pretty sure. If she accessed it.
If she's accessing I'm not consenting to her accessing my stuff, and I did not consent to her blocking you people.
Yeah.
I did not. I sent her an email saying, please log out of all of my things. I sent her that email from my business email to her business email. So I made you request to have her logged out of my things, and she clearly did not do that, and she has been in them for at least 4 days now, probably going through all of my messages. In fact, I was on the phone with another friend of mine, and Lex was trying to, I had her blocked on everything, but then I think I unblocked her a little bit ago so that I could look for more things, like that I could screenshot to prove that she's aggressively manipulative. So I was like, wait, anything else? Is there anything else I can find out? And then she
Dean,
called me,
okay, I'm not gonna fucking like gay op her necessarily, but I told her in DMs, I was like, dude, if you think he's lying about her, like, you come on stream and tell everyone what you think the lies are. And she just started guilt tripping me. So she had the opportunity to come on. Not that my platform is fucking massive or anything, right? And she did not want to. And she chose, instead of coming on the stream and instead of, saying what Jake is supposedly lying about publicly, she chose to just start guilt tripping me. So I don't know.
3 times, like back to back, and I hung up. And before I blocked her the final time, I was on the phone with a friend of mine, and she said, tell Dante he can wait. And I was like, whoa, how does she know I'm talking to Dante? And it was like, well, we're probably
should have let
on
her.
Discord right now.
I should have let her guilt trip. What are you talking about? I asked her to come on the stream, and her response was to guilt trip me. She obviously does not want to come on the stream. I called her like twice. I'm not going to keep calling her. She's obviously doesn't. She's not going to come on the stream. If she wanted to come on, she would have come on by now.
Like with the on a call icon, so she probably put 2 and 2 together, But now I'm like, oh, you saw that I was in a call with Dante, and you're trying to call me multiple times because I'm talking about going on this live stream right now, and then she proceeds to block me for my mental health.
So she's apparently very nervous. She was probably very nervous that you were to come on here and say what you were going to say.
Maybe, I don't know. I can't prove or deny that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that one's kind of like...
Alleged.
Alleged.
I'm so good at talking about Mr. B stuff. Alleged.
Yeah, I mean, this is a 3-month relationship, by the way. This is a lot for a fucking 3-month relationship.
I know. I want to put this behind me, but the songs were posted, and she went on streams, and accusations were made, and not even a few hours had passed. So after this, I'm not talking about any of this ever again. I hope we all have our fun today, and then we're moving on.
Okay, that's fair. So I'm going to ask you, because she's probably going to release it, or at least she's threatening to release it. So under the expectation it gets out there, run us through what she's. Obviously, I'm not forcing you to.
Yeah. So it's definitely gonna be me. I'm saying not nice things. I probably say, what do I say? I say like, this is ridiculous. At one point I'm like pleading, crying. Like, why are you doing this? Please. I oscillate between being very, very angry and being very, very, very sad. At one point, I think I'm like dribbling, like nose drooping on her floor. I'm looking for my camera. I'm going, I can't find my camera, just because I'm packing actively. I go, why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? And I probably say, what's the meanest thing I could have probably said? Maybe I called her a psycho at one point.
Buddy, if that's abuse, I need to be arrested for attempted. I need to be arrested for attempted murder. No, okay, no, you're saying it to her. You're saying it to her in person.
No,
it's different.
Whenever you're in a relationship, it's always good. You're trying to keep your
$10. So you have a DM from her tomorrow morning saying, "Are you still mad at me?" I am going to take an educated guess and assume that she's probably not going to be DMing me after today.
Cool. Try to calm down. Abuse is terrible. Abuse is awful. I've been in 2 relationships where those women beat my ass. Like, I have suffered abuse. Relationships are messy on both sides. Obviously, you should always try to work things out together like adults instead of being very, very public. The fact that I'm even doing this right now is very, very embarrassing. This is what is happening right now is not healthy on a personal level, on an internet level. This is weird and parasocial. My skin's crawling. We're even doing this. But I do not condone any awful behavior like that whatsoever. I also don't condone hacking people's Instagrams. Discords. I don't condone. There's so many things about all of this that are so bad. But yeah, I raised my voice. I maybe said some hurtful things to her with a raised voice, and I'm also crying a lot.
So it sounds like a lot of this is embarrassing. A lot of this is like insults.
Yeah, it was a private relationship thing that she was holding over my head, so I wouldn't do this right here. Yes.
Okay, and that's what she was threatening to release.
Yes.
If you got on here.
And it's a predation tactic. Yes.
Okay. So I guess, I mean, I don't know if I wanted to ask you before you went, and this is semi-related, but it's while we have you on here, I feel like I'm obligated to ask, because I guess this was kind of the thing that started all that caused you to go distant. But the Hellbent stuff. During the Hellbent, during the Hellbent conversation, you claimed that Rosanna had been working with the FBI on her content. Is that not elaborating?
So at the time, and I guess this is one of the things that, like, again, we shouldn't be engaging with all this stuff, and the Hellbent thing, the reason why that was so angry for me was, when Hellbent got into my Discord, my comedy workshops, he went in with the intention that she's another person on my comedy workshops, and I try to make my workshops, whether it's on Patreon or on my Discord, a safe space for people to try jokes, because none of these people are comedians, they're just people who are trying to do comedy. So she came into my Discord with the intention of baiting me with Mr. Beast stuff, and, she was also very rude to a lot of my patrons and talking over everybody and being like, I've done stand-up for 2 years. I'm hot shit. Whatever, it's fine. I thought she was getting awful vibes in my Discord the entire time. My moderators agreed. And then she asked me some Mr. Beast-related questions, and I tried to answer the best I could. I was a little frustrated. At the time, Rosanna had said that she reported the stuff to the FBI. That's what I was referencing. But it's so, like, I was trying to not engage with all of this and make it worse.
No, I mean, I agree, Jungle. The panic attacks are retarded. They are fucking stupid. Jake, even though I think he's probably more of a victim in the situation, is still a fucking soy retard who needs to figure his shit out.
Sue you.
Okay.
And so, I'm trying to back up a little bit, but then Lex kept jumping into it. So
to be fair, and I had speculated that might have been what you were referring to, but to be fair, you did say they also like approved of her video or whatever.
Yes, I shouldn't have used that language because I was frustrated that Hellbent was being very annoying and I wanted her to stop some Quebec jokes.
Okay, so that wasn't true.
No, she didn't literally get the green light. I chose my words incorrectly because I was distraught that someone was baiting me in my private workshops.
Okay, so you threw something out there like to get rid of the heat or whatever.
I was trying to stop what was happening so we could get back to the workshop.
Okay, all right.
All right, buddy.
I guess that. So I guess like I understood your mindset at the time. Yes. I obviously disagree heavily with that. That's kind of what I thought happened here. And wait
honestly, if that's what you thought, then hey, level head on your shoulders, brother. Appreciate the benefit of the doubt.
Wait a minute, hold on. Well, apparently there are new leaks coming in. I'm going to send these. I don't mean to give you a fucking
new leaks. Breaking news. What's going on?
Wait, so by the way, everybody, Jake has admitted on this stream that after the breakup, he texted her some emotional shit, right? I just want to clarify that. So
she's releasing.
I think she's releasing those right now. Just
all right, that's fine. That's for my mental health. She's releasing the things.
So this is obviously like.
Well, hold on. She had no part in releasing this. This was all me. Okay.
Emotional breakup. Fucking.
I would appreciate it if we didn't, but if we must, that's fine. Now my mental health is not going to be super great. If anything was going to be harmful to my mental health, it was her hanging this over my head. If anything was going to be harmful to my mental health, it was her threatening me the way she's currently threatening me, and now she's following through on her threats. So if you want to listen to those, that's fine. I want to apologize for how I ended these. I was upset. There's no appropriate way.
Dude, it's literally, he's swaying out too much. It's normal. It's fucking normal. You were emotional. It was a breakup. It's normal to be fucking emotional. Anything about relationships is going to be embarrassing. If Chud had his DMs leaked with his fucking wife, right? They're gonna be fucking embarrassing. They're going to be like weird and cringe. This is with everyone. It's fine. He's fucking soying out too much. I'm freaking out. He's kind of a normie, but like, dude. Yeah. There's the new title and thumbnail. Crazy stuff. Wow. Crazy shit. Crazy stuff. W improvement. W thumbnail. W title. Wow.
To yell at somebody, obviously. I already apologized in advance, and I'm deeply, deeply, deeply embarrassed. And it's a shame that Lex was recording me without my consent, and it's a shame that she, did all the things that she did leading up to this moment. I'm really, really glad we were able to really, really dive into the context around these moments. But at the very end of the day, I'm still sorry. It's very embarrassing for me.
Okay. Well, obviously, based on people I haven't listened to yet, obviously, and you, in his defense, guys, you admit this isn't something that you were hiding from the get-go. Even when we were in private, you had told me that you had sent some not so great messages to her.
Everybody I
like,
talked to,
dude,
I said some not great things to her.
he seems to be more open and more honest, and he like about the embarrassing shit than she is. I don't like Jake. I think he's an obnoxious fucking retard. But he seems to be more honest about this all. Fuck, dude.
To her, and she told me to vote in my head so that I don't speak up about all of the other things she was doing. Yes.
Okay. So yeah. So he has not like tried to hide this.
I'm not hiding this at all. And if anything, I have been saying from the rooftops that she has dirt on me, and now she's releasing the dirt on me again for my mental health. She's releasing the dirt on me.
So obviously the reason, like she didn't want him to come on here and talk. This has nothing to do with his mental health, right? She just didn't want him to talk and say embarrassing shit, as evident by the fact that she's now just leaking shit. Shit he's admitted to. And by the way, this is.
Do you want to release my nudes next, Lex?
Wait.
Do you want to release more things?
Stop giving her ideas, dude. Stop giving her.
No, I never said nudes. Thank God. I never said nudes.
I mean, she's already. I don't know the law in Canada. In the U.S., what she did is illegal. I don't know.
Lex loves talking about one party versus two party consent states. I worked for a lawyer for many years as a comedy writer, so there are one party, two party consent states. So it is, I believe, legal for her.
I'm talking about logging into your account.
Probably illegal. Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
yeah.
This is. We're gonna skip through a little bit.
Is there anything
of
else?
this.
His admission were false. What we all knew and suspected, obviously, and he'd thrown that out there to get Hellbent off his back. So I didn't want to get into this whole sub-dialogue that he already went into with lyrics. That's why I didn't bring that up. That's the only reason I didn't bring that up. I sound like Mudo right now, but I'm just trying to like gauge.
She's such a fucking liar. She didn't just lie to me. She lied to fucking. She's such a fucking liar.
Okay, is he just watching my stream now?
Was while we're covering like pretty serious allegations.
Is he doing anything interesting now?
From what I said I was going to deliver, so we're going to.
Yeah, okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, let me get a display up for this. How about that? So you guys can see the little runtime. There we go. I'm trying to make this like look good. Is this fine? This is probably fine just in the corner, huh? All right. You guys chilled out. I said I would deliver. Listen, in my I would like to say I'm doing this because I want Jake to have nothing to hide. And you know, the most embarrassing part of their breakup is about to be leaked, so he literally has nothing else to hide from. But realistically, I got paid $150 to do this. Okay? Let's just get into it, all right? Enough stalling. Enough stalling, all right? Let's go. Might have to turn the audio up for you guys. For the sake of transparency, okay, I'm not going to skip around. This is supposedly unedited. That's what she told me. I don't know if I believe her. I'll boost the audio on your guys' end. But I'm guessing there's going to be some dead air at the beginning. It's like white noise right now. Again, I don't want to skip through it, so I'm just going to accept the white noise. A lot of white noise. About a minute in, no talking. Skip some. Sure. Well, there we go. So about halfway through the audio is when audio starts.
Tell me how you care about my feelings. Because if you're saying I don't care about your feelings, and then you kick me out, do you understand why that's hypocritical? Does that make sense? You don't care about my feelings, do you? You insist I care about yours to the degree that I take down an Instagram story, or you kick me out of your home. Do I need to say that again? How wild that is? Because I don't care about you don't care about mine. If you're gonna kick me out of your house over that, you don't care about mine. Do I need to say that again? I don't want to be with you anymore. And it's because of how you treat me.
Is he the one that broke up with her? Very edited. She told me, which again, take this how you will, all right? Take this how you will. Obviously, she told me that she was hiding in her bedroom and she wasn't replying to him. So I'm not going to make a claim that she's editing her responses. I'm not going to, like, it could be the case that she was hiding in her room and she was recording this. Okay? That's what she told me. Jake confirmed that? Okay.
I'd never kick you out over that, believe me.
Do I have to boost the audio for that? Did you guys hear that all right? Yes, it's fine. Okay.
You make it fucking worse. I do what all my fucking exes do. All you fucking want is space. Have all of it. Never fucking see me again. All this fucking space in the world.
He didn't even bang on the door. Yeah? I think that's the end of it. Let's skip through a little bit more. We'll go through a little bit more. If there's nothing, we'll skip through. Okay. She is claiming that recording is what she was hanging over his head. That recording is what she was threatening him with. That is it. That is all the quote-unquote verbal abuse that Jake Weddle did to Lex. I know why Lex didn't want to watch that Mr. Girl video on hitting now. Yeah. I wish we went through with it. That would have been a fucking awesome in retrospect. So what are our takeaways? It seems that Lex is a fucking liar, at least to some extent. If she is more of a liar than Jake, it seems to be. At least to me. I don't know if I would classify what she did as blackmail, but she was holding shit over his head. And she claimed that this call was akin to verbal abuse, which does not seem to be the case. Lex is a freak. Max, that's a good thumbnail. Freak zoophile hacker. Freak zoophile hacker.